Good morning, people kind. Welcome back to Fresh Second Mick, episode 13, Windsor, Ontario's finest modern millennial brodown. And we are in a sweaty man sauna today.
Sweaty man sauna.
But I'm still feeling pretty good. How y'all doing?
I feel like complete shit.
Just as a human? Or?
Well, that and I just fucking...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, today was not a good day. We'll just cap it up to that. A lot of internal reflection.
It's a growing process.
No, it is, but it fucking should have happened way sooner than now.
I stuck a mirror inside myself for some internal reflection once. I wish I hadn't.
Did it hurt?
More seeing. Seeing was really what hurt.
Oh, no. Dark times.
God.
Dark times inside fresh.
Mickey, how was your day?
It was good. Busy. Started my new job today.
Yeah?
That's exciting.
What are you doing?
I'm selling nutrition stuff to the people who need nutrition help.
Nutrition help. Okay.
Cool.
All right. I dig that.
Whether it be fitness or
overall
daily
health.
What kind of training they give you for that?
Well, this is
don't shop in this place.
this is at the second kind of nutrition store I worked at, so I have 5 years experience working there.
Right, but how much training did you get in the first place?
0. Like they literally,
you don't actually know anything.
They
This guy's good, guys.
They walked me around the store saying these are the things that sell real well, so know them the most, and then pick everything up as you go.
So you're basically just pointing.
Sometimes
You're
no. I help. Like working there, I did my own personal research. I studied the products and what they do, and then what else they could do.
That's true. You are Mickey.
Okay, so tell me, yeah, you would. So tell me two things. Tell me what's a good all-around nutrition supplement, and what's a good sport nutrition supplement?
Well, that's
in general.
Well,
just pick some. Tell me some. I'm new.
Well, it depends what you're doing. Like if you're going to the gym and you want to bulk up, then I could recommend getting a protein or even a weight gainer. But I always tell people, like, if you can eat your targets for protein or whatever, do that. Because, well, again, I sell supplements, not substitutes. That's why I was kind of like to push on people too, and,
right?
And I feel like they respect that. And just for like general nutrition, and again, like if you have low iron, then we'll get you on some sort of iron supplement. If you feel like you're not getting enough of your daily vitamins, we can get you on a 3-a-day multivitamin. I don't really believe in 1-a-days because it's like 100% of your daily value in one pill, so you're just gonna be pissing it out.
Right.
But if they take that and break it up into 3 segments that you take with food, I feel it does have a better absorption rate, and you're not wasting your money.
Wouldn't it be even better if you could get, and I understand the principles of condensed nutrition, but wouldn't it be even better if you could get all that in food?
Absolutely, and I tell people, like, if you feel like you can get it from your food, if you can go home right now, meal plan everything, meal prep, and go, you know what, I'm getting what I need in my daily routine, I'm good.
Right.
Though, like, I do find one of the main ones people have trouble with is protein. Like some people have a lot of trouble eating a lot of protein, so that's where like the supplemental protein really does play a positive factor for them. But sometimes they do take too much. Like when people will buy a protein powder, and when you buy a sports supplement protein powder, it's designed for mostly post workout. Like just you say, like take one scoop,
maximum gas creation.
Well, and that's it. And they go like, oh yeah, I'll have a scoop in the morning. I go, is this before or after a workout? And they usually say before. I go, cut it down to half a scoop because you're going to be farting out those proteins and you'll be wasting your money. And like in the sense of taking it at half, you get way more bang for your buck. Also, if they just want it just purely like, I'm not eating meat, I'm transitioning from meat to vegan or vegetarian lifestyle, but I kind of need a little help getting my protein in. It's a great way to supplement it. Half scoops once or twice a day.
Right. I remember when I cut out meat and started working out, and you had me on at your last position like that on these like high grade whey proteins. And, well, first they were like normal whey.
Yeah, proteins. It was regular whey.
And then I was like, dude, I'm dying. I'm just on the toilet 7 hours a day. So you put me on those like high quality isolates, and those were helping for a while, but eventually it had to go. You went
straight vegetarian.
Yeah. Well,
sorry, guys. There's a freaking spider on the mic stand.
You look like you were battling a hidden fairy.
Maybe I was. I don't know. I'm tripping.
You got 2 perfectly visible fairies right here. You don't need to battle a hidden
I don't want to battle you guys, though.
Oh, okay.
Man,
Okay,
you guys talk
so
about
go
battle.
on.
Now I want to battle. Like, I got the beard. I'll go home and get an axe and we can just battle.
Just have a battle royale.
I have like 4 hatchets, man, and some other stuff.
Okay, we're good. Show's over, guys.
End this shit. Let's go die.
One of us
See
is
you
going to
guys.
die.
Okay, so you said you got rid of the isolate, the high quality shit.
Well, it's the whey based, which is milk based, which
Yeah,
is
so
messing
it's-
with the system.
yeah, I think that messes with most people's.
I
Well,
take
if you're lactose intolerant, absolutely.
I take a strictly vegan protein powder now, and it's basically I have none of those issues anymore, except for like a little bit of gassiness because that's
It's-
unavoidable with
yeah.
that concentration of protein. But like it was bad before. I mean, it's like you worked with me. You remember what my ass was like.
I repressed those
It
memories.
was terrible. It was
was
like because it was
horrible.
that and cheese were like my two
Pepper
mainstays.
cheese. Hey, pepper cheese. It was fucking vegetable. Yeah, just pure fiber from the peppers,
Oh.
and then rot from the cheese. And it just was forced
Just
out
the
of his
worst
ass.
kind of ass.
Sometimes it sounded like it was like Play-Doh coming out. It was like fake spaghetti makers, and I'm like, did he shit himself? It sure smells like it.
Never
Anyway.
did though. Never did.
Never
It was
did,
just
man.
That
Good track
thick
record.
of a fart.
Oh my god.
That was never the goal.
Thick
Though.
fart,
I was just trying to be healthy as possible.
Yeah, and you were doing it completely wrong.
But you know what though?
Yeah, well.
I get so many people who do that. They go like, oh, I have
I've been back on the job one day. I get so many people.
Well, from my previous job, but people just come in, they go like, yeah, I'm trying to lose weight, blah, 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 and I can't just have someone go, I'm trying to lose weight, what do I need? I go, no. What are you doing?
Get off your ass.
Well, there's that, obviously. But they tell me, like, they start off saying, I'm going to the gym, but I'm not doing this. Okay, like, are you eating regularly? Just the whole thing. 9 times out of 10, they always fucking miss breakfast. I don't fucking understand. Oh, I feel sick in the morning, or it's just, I don't want to, like, go. It'll take, like, max a week. It'll take you 3 days to reset your system to actually be hungry in the morning. It doesn't take that fucking long. Secondly, they go, oh, I just have a protein shake in the morning, but then I'm gassy all day. I go, well, then, like, do you are you really having that much problem making that kind of connection? Like, what were you doing before and you weren't gassy? Well, I wasn't drinking the protein. Oh, I'm drinking the protein, now I'm gassy. Weird. What's
Kobe.
happening? You know, it drives me so that would always be a thing, like, oh, will protein powder help me do blank? No, we need to really figure out what your kind of goals are here before
Right.
I'm just going to sell you anything, because that's just not how I roll.
I'm honestly curious what my performance and diet would be like if I just totally cut out protein supplements and just strictly from food. Like pretty much cut all supplements and went strictly from food. I will probably do that experiment for a month or two at some
Wait,
point.
can you say that again?
So if like no protein powders,
Right.
which I don't really consider a sup, but they are, you know.
They help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also like no creatine, which I cycle. I don't regularly take creatine, no BCAAs, nothing. Like just go completely on food. Because I'm
Right.
trying to get everything more towards whole foods anyway, like less processed crap. Like if I eat a bag of chips with salsa and guac, I know what I ate. You know, I know that's like the chips aren't good for me. Fine, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But certain other stuff, like even some packaged breads and shit, like I don't know, it's sketchy, man. So I want to just eat like whole foods. Like this is that everybody talks about like whole foods diets. Now it's like whole food plant based, and I'm super with that. But I just want to know how tenable it is too. You know,
Probably extremely.
I think so.
Well, I mean, speaking of nutrition, what do you have to say, Mick?
Well, most of my stuff
Okay.
is supplements. We don't
Right. Oh, yeah.
even at my old place and this new place, we don't sell too much food wise. Like there's a couple
No
of things
food
here
knowledge.
Yeah, I understand. But if it's nutritional supplements, I mean, nutrition is primarily food, is it not?
and there. But I guess they are marketing it more so towards to make you think nutrition, healthy. I'll take it in a pill form. But they don't. But people do that. They go, I'm going to get what I need through pills and then eat later. It's like that's not. You're going to die if you do that or have some really
No, you're right.
fucked
They
up
got to
issues.
mix it, right? It has to be an even balance.
Like I say, like I tell people, they go, they always ask, can I just do this? I go, no, these are supplements, not substitutes. You can't switch these out.
Yeah.
You need to eat.
Yes.
You have to eat regularly, exercise regularly, and sleep regularly. Like
S word.
the three pillars of health, as far as I'm concerned. Like you can't half-ass one for the other.
It's funny because one of the trainers I follow closely on YouTube, he always says you can't out-train a bad diet, which I think powerlifters would have something to say about. But I always think about you when I hear him say that. It's like you can't out-sleep, or you can't out-nutrition poor sleep.
Yeah.
So actually, Mickey, you'd be proud of me. Oh, fuck me.
I'm pretty proud of you, but hey.
We're bad with the mic stands today. Sorry about
We
that.
are.
The spider's back.
No, I got like 5.5 hours of sleep last night.
Good.
5.5 hours of sleep the night before. That's huge for me.
That's shit.
They were broken up. I know that shit, but that's huge for me.
Well,
Yeah, true, very true.
it is.
Sorry.
I
getting
guess
there.
it depends on your lifestyle. Like, you're a pretty active person, so you should probably get more towards the 7 to 8.
If there was any kind of world that I could get 7 hours of fucking sleep, I would be 4 feet taller tomorrow.
I think I'd have
Science.
to call a doctor. Like, you might have something actually wrong.
Science.
Actually, talking to my buddy today,
He grew 4 feet.
he grew 4 feet. No, he shrunk 2 inches.
What?
This is my buddy who introduced me to rock climbing. He's a year or two younger than me. So he lost like a whole ton of weight, but like kept all of his muscle. He looks fucking great and everything. But he shrunk 2 inches. So he's like, what the fuck? And from climbing, from the falls, from like a million small compressions a day. Yeah.
Wow.
Because like
crazy.
if you fall a handful of times, whatever, fine. But he climbs every single day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Holy
10
shit.
to 20
It's gonna-
falls a day. Yeah, he actually shrunk 2 inches.
That's insane, man.
It's insane, but it got me thinking. I'm like, okay, let me put this 300-pound bar on my back. Isn't that
Yeah.
just gonna flatten me down like a fucking pancake?
Well, I'm not going to the gym.
Why do you think I'm so short, man? I was just
Just
freaking
'cause you're a
squatting
giant
300
tank.
when I was
That's
like
it.
9. No, I'm just kidding. But no, yeah, I definitely believe that impact exercises, I mean, if done properly, can have. It's kind of hard to fall properly. I mean, from climbing,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
I mean-
really good, you can definitely
Yeah, there's
stick a fall. But
there's a right and a wrong way, but there's no possible way to take the impact out.
Exactly.
It's there.
Yeah.
it's a high impact thing, right?
Yeah.
Sport.
But anyway, that's a little aside. I just thought that was wild. He fucking shrunk
Yeah,
2
that's
inches.
crazy, man. That is.
That's terrifying.
And that was over a year or two.
So maybe he's
Wasn't a
shrunken-
terribly long amount of time.
So maybe he's shrunk more since then? Or you're saying now he's shrunk 2 inches?
Yeah, now as of
I see.
today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think I just give up climbing and be like, I'm done. I'm all done.
You just disappear.
Fly fishing.
Yeah, fuck, if I shrunk 2 inches, Jesus.
Oh yeah, you're done. You're done, man.
I think
Get a lot of roles in Hollywood.
I think my girlfriend would actually dump me. No, I'm just kidding.
It's
I'm
a
kidding.
possibility. I mean, anyway. Okay, so you got nasty farts.
Thank you.
Whey-based protein, and we already covered that we cannot use supplements as substitutes. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So what helped you? Because obviously, I mean, you still have nasty farts, but let's.
That's broccoli, dog.
Yeah. Okay. So now,
Yeah, it's
what
way
are
less.
you doing?
It's way less. Now, I'm not really.
Oh, by the way,
gassy
this is
anymore.
nutrition. We didn't even introduce the top. We just got so excited we jumped in.
Yeah. Okay. So today we're talking about nutrition.
Yeah.
This is probably part 1 of 20.
Oh yeah,
I
at least
hope.
20.
I hope, because it's a very, very interesting topic that we're all super engaged with in one way or another.
Kind of.
But at the same time, this is a discussion of nutrition as we understand it. There's no advice here, aside from what we said before, which was get off your ass.
Be healthy. It's
Yo.
easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
And
be
don't
healthy.
smoke.
It's easy.
Don't
Well,
smoke.
Don't smoke. Don't eat junk
motherfucker.
food.
So take a hit.
Perfect.
All right. So
perfect.
what did you do that like radically changed how you felt
I
on a
thought-
daily basis?
I thought you were going to say how it radically changed how you fart. I thought you were
Well,
going-
that's kind of it.
I
I mean,
leaned forward.
your stomach, man, like has a huge play in how you feel day to day,
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
right?
Okay,
So-
so chasing down research for this topic, honestly, I didn't even know where to start because we had sort of an angle, but there's so much.
Tons.
To just say nutrition, okay, here's all of human history and every study ever done on food, right? It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
So many contradictory things, and we'll get into that, but I was listening. One of my go-tos is Dr. Rhonda Patrick. I said this before.
All right.
So I was listening to one of her podcasts on depression, and they began to suspect fairly recently, like relatively recently, that diet would also have an effect on that.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
It's garbage in, garbage out. You get out what you put in.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently there have been studies around for fucking years, like years and years,
Yeah.
about. And it wasn't like a interesting correlation, a little footnote to the study. It was the point of it.
Huh.
Right.
Years and years ago, where they figured out that
That it was linked.
That it
The
was
two were
linked.
Yeah.
and not more so because it's obviously related, but the factor they were looking at wasn't even necessarily what you ate, but your gut health
Right.
and how well you digested, your level of inflammation. That's one they're huge on, like inflammation and what it does to the body.
Yes.
It's massive.
It's crazy.
So they were finding in people with depression that there were higher levels of inflammation. Go figure. But they also found that those people then had better immune function. So they guess, based on that the inflammation at the same time as it did its job, which was bump up immune function for a short time, because that's what it's supposed to do, it was also fucking with your brain because it has to take from somewhere to improve another function. And I was just like, oh my God. So that's why when I was a kid, I never got sick, but I was sad as fuck.
I was super fucking sad all the time.
I mean, I don't know that that's it, because obviously I can't analyze
Right.
myself in retrospect, but it makes sense.
It's weird. Okay, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos in my life. No,
Cats?
on actually stomach health, right? And how directly it is linked to your brain.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
stomach. It's insane. I'm not going to start quoting stuff. I'm going to save it for part 2, because I want to review it again. But there is a video I would love to recommend to people because it blew my fucking mind wide open. I still haven't even sent it to you.
Damn, man.
I should send it to you.
Oh, that's
I
your
just
boy.
keep forgetting. Yeah, no, I'll send them. They're great. You're going to just be like, what the fuck? But it all makes sense to you. When you watch this video, you'll just be like, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just clicks. Anyway, wait, I love what you said. What you put in, that's what you put out.
And that's what I think, that when I'm talking about whole plant foods, like I never feel bad about eating a pepper.
No, never.
But I did feel bad about eating the cheese.
Yeah.
And you take one out, give it a little sample here, you find out which one made you feel like shit.
Yeah, it's
And yet we call it comfort food sometimes.
It
the taste.
still is.
Yeah.
It's strictly the taste, because we're programmed to chase down fatty tastes, salty tastes, sweet tastes, because all of these things mean nutrient richness in the wild.
Yeah.
Because if you find berries in the wild,
Honey.
or honey, sure,
Right?
yeah,
Like, just like
something
the-
like that.
the sweetness.
It's full of calories.
Yeah.
And it's
I need this
pack them on.
to continue running after more animals.
Sure, what have you. So that's the way our brains are wired. But now we don't have to do anything to get these things. So yeah, they still make you feel good in that same way. Your body still says, oh, this is the thing we want. But you don't even have to get up.
You know what the biggest problem is that we live in a
Mickey?
society. Well, besides Mickey, we've already established. What is this? Episode 13.
Terry Crews, just
12.
just take your spot in my chair, all right?
12 episodes. We've established that he's the biggest issue. Anyway, we're working on that. No, but honestly, the biggest issue with like nutrition in general, I think, is because we live in this society where it's like instant gratification and pleasure, kind of like greed with money, but for food. It's like, oh, why would I eat that piece of broccoli when I got that bag of Oreos?
Right.
Right? At least that's
As
what
Joe
I see.
Rogan calls it, mouth pleasure.
Mouth pleasure. Yeah. Okay. I get behind that 100%.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
It's almost as if we're not evolving fast enough to where our food. It's kind of
We're
how,
not.
how
You
it's getting
can't.
done.
You can't.
It's-
No, that's what I mean though.
you're-
Like you said, like what Fresh was saying, where you had those same good feelings when we were doing that, when we were the hunter gatherer thing kind of going on. But we've progressed so much. Our brains aren't going, this is bad for me. I can't eat this because it's going to kill me. Our brains just going, oh yeah, eat more. This is
It's
fantastic.
like sex. It's so good.
Yeah.
right?
Well, and part of the problem with evolving further is there's no selection pressure anymore. We now have drugs and supplements and surgeries to drastically expand the lifespan of our weakest and most infirm parts of the population. I'm not saying that's wrong to do.
No.
I'm just saying when you have those things and everybody's taken care of, there's no reason to evolve anymore.
To touch on that, since we do have all those things, like superbugs, for example. I know this isn't really. I mean, it has a little bit to do with nutrition, but
Massively.
yeah. So they can evolve, right? So even if there's a vaccination, and you got it, you could get the fucking next one that it has evolved, and they evolve so much faster than we do or our immune system. So they actually say that we're going to plateau at some point.
Right.
That none of our medicines are going to work anymore. Because they move so fast that science cannot keep up.
You're talking about the bugs.
Right. The super bugs. It's kind of like that with nutrition.
You think?
Because, dude, look at what's happening. It's the diseases that kill the most people in the world are solely based on pretty much dietary habits.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay? So it's only going to keep going because food's only going to be made more and more processed. And people are going to have less and less time, and they're going to grab and grab more.
Well,
you know what I heard? A fucking nutty ass thing the other day. First of all, they sell oranges that are pre-skinned and wrapped in plastic.
Oh, that's not cool.
no.
What the fuck?
That's a new business idea. Oh, that merch.
The caption was, "If only nature had invented some way to keep this fruit fresh."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then
Jeez.
they now have seedless avocados.
Oh,
Leave them alone.
I
It's
know,
not
but
hard.
They won't. Dude,
If you can't cut an
fucking
avocado,
scientists-
fuck you.
Some scientists in Asia combined swine flu and bird flu just to see what would happen. You remember about that years ago?
And no, I don't.
It was scientists in China. They combined. I think it was swine flu and bird flu. It might have been mad cow or something. Anyway, two really bad fucking
Jesus.
things. And they came up with this crazy superbug, and they were warned by scientists.
And they came up with Old MacDonald.
Yeah, Old MacDonald. And they were warned by scientists all over the world not to do it. Right?
What the fuck?
So this they're never going to stop altering food.
No,
Now
and
that they can.
A lot of what we know as healthy, the one I always think about is what is it? Kale, broccoli, kohlrabi, cauliflower, maybe mustard, maybe something else. They all come from the same single indigenous plant like thousands of years ago. And all of those things that we know now with somewhat different nutritional properties, we tended to bring them to their current forms.
We bred them.
Yeah, and you would see similarities in those, but you wouldn't look at kale and cauliflower and be like, those came from the same thing.
Mustard
They did.
seeds.
You know, so touching on altered foods like GMOs and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Do you think GMOs bad?
Short answer, no.
Okay, I agree with you. I watched a really good video. It's one of the videos I'm gonna show you about GMO. Super.
Yeah, this is like
interesting.
Mickey's Cabin. I'll fucking believe it when I see it.
I'll send you these vids, man. They're coming your way, bro.
I'll get these vids and watch them at Mickey's non-existent cabin.
Perfect. I'm
you
gonna
won't be able
there
to
with
watch
you.
them at the cabin unless you download them prior.
Well, we obviously would.
Oh, okay. Just making sure, guys. I'm making sure you're prepared for this. You don't go out there and go, fuck.
What do you do at the cabin? You, Mr. fucking 9-gag in video games. What do you do at that cabin?
I'll fish.
You don't go in the sun. That's
No, I
for
do.
sure.
Like I've actually decided to take on like the hiking trails finally in my adult life. I don't know, like when I was a kid, I just wanted to hang around the cottage, swim, go fishing because it didn't cost me money yet. But people were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go do like a 6-hour trail." I'm going, "That sounds fucking stupid." I'm gonna stay here.
Hey, how's physio going? Is that you still good?
I had to cancel today just because of work, but I'm going back. Like I'm not going to stop this train because I know it's helping me. But you can. What else can you do? I don't know. There's just so much.
Anyway,
Not
the
prepared for
video.
that question.
The video is Jesus Murphy.
Well, you asked me.
I didn't really.
I should have known better.
Yeah, the red flag went up there. Shit, what the fuck was I talking about?
It's like asking Chucky how his day was.
Oh man.
You were talking about
Dad!
showing him a video about GMOs.
Right, GMOs. Okay, and how they can be positive and also how they can be negative. But they're honestly, I think, is more. I mean, if people use it, the technology right, definitely more positive to it.
Well, the thing is with GMOs, it's almost like a blanket statement. Like, because people say, oh, corn's genetically modified. Corn's just selectively bred, which is considered genetically modified.
No,
Right.
Yes, you are right.
and
But,
so-
but now, today in 2018, it is genetically modified, like in a lab, like the
Yes.
seeds.
Okay,
But
fair enough.
before,
Yeah.
yes, 100%. Humans have been doing this forever. They breed
Yeah.
the strongest crops. You're right, and
Yeah.
it's genetic modification.
Yeah, it's
100%.
not dumb.
No, it's fucking.
It's just we're just
smart.
doing it wrong. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna see.
No, we're doing it
Well,
right.
I think
There's
selective
nothing-
breeding compared to when you then take something in a lab and start fucking with it genetically, like I don't even know what that means.
So
Like when you take a kernel of corn in a lab,
you change its genetic structure, bro.
how do you do that? Though?
You fucking Have you ever heard
go
of
in there with a
CRISPR?
very small knife.
Yes,
Laser tools.
but it has to be plastic and dull. No, you ever hear of CRISPR?
Like,
Yeah, I
gotta
used to eat them. They're good.
No, not those CRISPRs. They are delicious. Shut up.
I thought.
Just kidding. Don't feed
I
that.
just thought of that one drawer.
No,
in
you've
your
never heard of
fridge.
it? The DNA splicer.
Crisp? No, I haven't.
Oh, dude, I gotta send you that video too. Anyway,
So that's three.
They
so far.
do it. They just like pretty much replace the weak strand of the DNA, right? So like if a certain thing of corn, breed of corn, attracted a bunch of bugs because of a scent it's letting off, they're gonna go into
Yeah.
that seed, find the DNA strand where that's built into its fucking
Yeah, yeah.
existence, and take it out and replace it with something else. Maybe something that repels them.
But I guess what I'm not understanding is like when you say go in and find the DNA.
Yeah,
strand,
how you do that?
How you do that? Because I picture Jurassic Park where they've got the guy with that crazy headset and those weird gloves, and he's like turning the double
I think it's
helix.
very close.
But that doesn't make any physical sense. Like you're not actually doing a thing with that. So I just want to know how
Okay,
that
this
works.
might sound like slick science.
Yeah.
'Cause I am
my
not-
favorite.
because it
My
is going to
favorite.
be.
I'm not a space science,
You are not a space science, my friend.
but
Yet.
Yeah. Just
it's
give
all
it
about the
their
coding.
views.
So they take the sample, the genetic coded, right? Like I don't know how you find the genetic code. A microscope? How do you find that? Is it visible under like an electronic microscope? It must be, right? It must be,
Yeah, I guess. Some
right? And
kinda
that's how you would find it.
Yeah.
And then you'd breed from those seeds. I don't really know, man. Like that is way past my fucking pay grade because we wouldn't be doing this podcast from my mom's garage. If I knew that.
We'd be doing this podcast in a really nice
a
estate.
really nice garage.
No, it'd be a much nicer garage
And I'd probably own a car.
with air conditioning.
But it's just trippy how they can go in and alter the genetic makeup of something,
Yeah, that's weird.
right? It is weird, but it does happen over time. Darwin, survival of the strongest,
Absolutely.
right? Or fittest, whatever.
And again, in principle, I don't have an issue with it. I just think certain things seem reckless in comparison.
Well, just because you can do them doesn't mean you should.
Right.
Yeah. No, I agree. Certain things definitely. It's going to be any technology that is released is going to be used for good and bad.
Okay, so
You know,
Right.
technology
So
is inherently.
let's scale it back here.
Yeah.
Let's scale it back here. And to answer your question, Mickey, no, technology has no morals.
That's what I was going to say. Technology is not inherently good or evil.
Okay, Mickey, so now you repeated exactly what I already said.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Um,
That's why I'm here.
Let's just take it back like way back, real simple. What did everybody eat today? Come on, man.
Do you want me to go? I'll go.
No,
oh.
let's start with this
So-
kid because he probably ate like a date.
Dorito, one Dorito.
Dorito.
Well, I had my peanut butter toast with my special veggie drink that I get at Costco.
That you get at Costco.
It's that naked stuff, but there's no
Oh, that shit's so bad for you,
no,
dog.
no sugar added, and they're saying it's organic, so we'll see. What is it?
My ass is organic too.
Okay, but why don't you just buy some vegetables?
I could, but
Blend them
but
up.
we use the vegetables for other food stuff. I don't want to waste all the
That
vegetables
doesn't
in a
even
drink.
fucking make sense.
No, that doesn't make any sense
just buy
because you
more
don't eat the
vegetables.
other stuff to your own admission.
I'll eat it when it's made. I just don't want to fucking make it. I'm a lazy fuck. Anyways, so I had my peanut butter toast this morning with my special drink, and then
Right.
I had to go to work, and then I ran to school right after work. So I grabbed a
Yes, a health stick. Light one up.
Sorry, everybody. Killing you.
I had a Daryl bar at school because I was at school and I didn't have
Put
a
some
lunch
D in your
prepared.
mouth.
That almost went all over me.
Fucking killed Slick.
Yo, I fucking caught that with my mustache.
And then just before I came here, I had some Doritos.
Yo, you
Shit! Fuck you,
Beautiful,
man.
beautiful.
Fuck. I love you.
All right.
I need
All
to
right.
meal prep again. Like it's time to meal prep.
So where does that put you? Like, are you feeling good about that? Like, what is your status of body feeling normally? Like, do you feel healthy?
Oh yeah, honestly,
Like, you feel good?
I think I'm a freak of nature because like I don't usually feel like shit.
But I
Maybe
think
you just don't know what feeling good is.
Maybe.
no, that's a serious thing too.
I know.
But I think you sleep a fuck ton too.
It's
That-
more
that can
so.
help.
It's more so. I'm up late and then I'll sleep in later. I tomorrow I'm gonna try and be in bed by like 9 or 10, and I'll see what time I get up. I'll even let you guys know.
Oh, please do.
But I don't feel tired. I don't feel like shit right now. I didn't feel like shit earlier today.
Right.
Like I've been fucking golden all day.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I'm weird. Again, but
Fair
part of your question there, like how do I feel? But I don't feel good mentally. That's how I ate today. I want to do better. Again, I need to get into meal prep mode. I'm doing a lot now. School and when work and this and the other things I want to try and do. I have to now clamp down and go. This is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Which I'm cool with. I can do that. I just need to do it.
So it's like besides 47 darts and
It's only
13
been
coffees.
27
Oh, pardon
and
me.
9.
I'm sorry, I got my ratios all fucked up. I thought it was a weekend. What have you consumed today?
I ate peanut butter toast.
Yeah, you did.
I love my peanut butter toast, man. Peanut butter toast and coffee in the morning. Woo!
I can bet you that cleans her out pretty
Oh,
good.
man. And then, I had my 27 smokes. And then I had 2 vegan burgers,
Okay.
From?
but like in a wrap. Oh, just like frozen from Costco.
Cool.
And then with like just some mustard, some pickle, onion, and a little bit of like
Semen?
sub sauce.
Semen?
Yeah, kind of like semen. It looked like semen.
All right.
Tasted
Like semen?
better than semen. it was like sub sauce, and I put that on. Made two big ass wraps because like those burgers kind of crumble when you put them on a bun. So I put them in a wrap instead. Delicious. Or on salad. That's what I ate today. That's all I ate.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm going through. I'm trying to. I don't even want to eat, but I force myself to.
That's fucked.
I don't get that. I wake up hungry.
It's the mental state of where you are, I think, because I can devour food when I'm in like good spirits. I'm hungry all day.
See, dude, you've been telling me this as long as I've known you, and I've never seen you. Remember
You've only
when we were
seen me
working-
miserable.
No, remember when we were working at your house at one time? We're like, oh yeah, we're gonna crush this pizza, and I ate like way more than you, and you're like, oh, I'm full.
Yeah, because dude, that was before I went mainly plant based, and cheese fucked with my stomach. So it was a give. It was like
So you
a
weren't
daily
high
thing.
enough is the answer.
yes. The weed will destroy that gut feeling. I just keep going. But seriously, when I used to eat pizza, normal pizza with cheese and pepperoni and stuff,
Yeah.
it was like a daily thing, right? I could eat it one day and feel pretty good from one place. I could eat it from another place on another day, and
Yeah.
I would just feel like shit. Like I don't even want to do anything. I can't move. I'm so bloated, and I just feel like complete fucking ass.
Well, because cheese,
So that must have been that day.
cheese has, I guess, cheese has a lot of the lactose taken out of it, which is like supposedly one of the harmful things. I'm not convinced that's the only thing that fucks with you.
Cheese is sketchy.
Cheese is sketchy. Cheese is fucking weird. And man, remember how much cheese I used to eat?
Yeah, do you
Oh my
I
God.
was right there with you, bro. Oh, I remember sitting down right on the couch. I put on a movie. Boom, American Sniper. And I would fucking take a block of old cheddar cheese, cut that open with a knife. Wouldn't even use the knife to cut the cheese. Just
Yeah.
put it on the table and start eating. Then I'd open next to me and have 25 dried pepperoni sticks.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Crack.
Just the ultimate in processed food. Yeah, but
Oh,
Like an
I'd have one
accomplishment.
pepperoni stick
just
left
watch
and no
Joseph
cheese.
Goebbels snipe shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That American propaganda. And I love you.
Yeah.
I've never even seen the movie.
Why do I do this to myself?
Because you're awesome.
Because I'm
Anyway,
awesome.
the point is, I just couldn't believe how shitty I felt all the time. And I knew exactly why, because I ate a stupid amount of that fucking dog shit food.
Yeah.
But probably, like, honestly, I'll be super honest with you. Once I switched, I can fucking gorge. Oh my God. Gorge.
Yeah.
All I want and like, I'll feel like shit, but nothing, not even close to what I felt.
Yeah.
Like that. I still shouldn't eat half kind of like the shit I'm eating right now, but.
Yeah, because you still like junk food.
Oh yeah, I still devour. I've been good recently though. I stopped with the candy. I just stopped. I was like, this is too much. This is enough. I was actually getting acne all over my head from how much fucking candy I was eating.
Damn, bro.
Because I was just sitting here and I was fucking like hammering out music, just Jolly Ranchers. Because I fucking love that shit. Anyway, I got to give it up. Salt's another one that really fucks me. When I went plant-based the first little bit, I gave up salt for 4 months.
I remember that.
I felt fucking great. And now I'm back on the salt train, and I can feel it, man. I can actually feel the difference of what that does to my body.
Okay, so I don't avoid salt. I'll phrase it like that.
Yeah, you should.
I'm not a nut, but I don't avoid it. So what's the difference there? Because I don't know that I'm really worried about salt.
Salt bloats you.
Bloats you?
Yeah, man. Salt bloats the fuck out of you and increases your sodium, obviously. Wow, science class. No, but I feel like, doesn't it retain water throughout, like?
Well, yeah, but it's kind of important because like
No, excess salt. I'm talking about like,
okay,
don't salt your pizza like I used to do.
Yeah, that's a
right.
bit much.
Like if
What?
there's salt, man.
No, dude, this kid put piles of salt on everything.
Everything didn't help that I'm a smoker, so like that's probably why I do more of it. But
Can't taste.
I'm still decent. Like now, I don't overkill it like I used to.
Right.
But I just got to cut it all, and I can. I've proven to myself I can. But it's almost like crack, man. It's like fucking food crack.
Well, we'll go further down this
MSG.
later, but the sugar,
Oh,
the way
yeah.
that fucking flares your brain up,
Dude.
and everything, that's wild.
Okay. That's funny you say that too, because I have just the weirdest experience with diet in the last year. When I was living on my own, I had on my own. My diet when I turned plant based, I was good. I was eating like carrots, hummus, like almost like raw vegan at that point for about 4 months.
Okay.
Almost. I mean, I still cooked shit, but I was lazy as fuck to cook, but not chop. So I'd chop everything,
Just
and
chop.
at home I'd just eat like a bag of carrots or like a ton of fucking like I literally ate lettuce one time, just watching TV.
I've done it.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Right? And I was so focused and I felt great, and I lost like 20. I lost all that weight, all that excess fat and shit, and I cut the salt out. And and I cut out all the sugar. And I'm going to say like 90% when I was living at home, I barely ate any junk food, like candy or anything. Weekends, because I quit drinking, I might go get like a bag, only a little bag of candy, which is much better than what I'm doing here. Now, because I'm back at home, yay. And I go and I buy some fucking
there.
I'm depressed.
Nutrition.
Sodium's going out the roof.
That's it. You got excess salt because you live at home again.
I'm salty as fuck. Should have been born in the sea. Okay. I don't know, man. No, but the sugar thing. I eat way more sugar because my mom, like, that's why I say plant-based. I still eat some baked goods. I know it's not all plant-based shit. She does make me some, but when she bakes, she
I'll
loves
talk to her.
bacon, right? Yeah. And she always buys, like, candy. And some of it's actually vegan, right? Like, there's no animal shit in it.
Gelatin.
But the sugar, bro, even it used to affect me the day after, maybe midway through the day, I'd get like this fucking headache if I overkilled it one night. Now it's like I have like 2 Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah.
And like not even 30 minutes later, my head is fucking pounding. And I just don't care, right? So I just eat more. And then I wake up the next day and
through it.
Seriously, man, my whole head is fucking pounding and my neck is stiff.
Damn,
And I just
wow.
wake up and I'm like, oh my God, this is not fucking good. So I gotta kill it.
Yeah.
Like completely. I gotta change a lot of things, and I'm hoping this 2 weekends from now helps me motivate a little bit.
Next Tough Mudda?
Yeah.
Next
a little
Tough
bit more.
Mudda?
But so yeah, it's weird that you said that because I've noticed that. I've been taking like notes on my fucking skull throbbing after
that's a
intaking
No,
sugar.
that's good.
Really
Track
good
that
idea.
shit. intuitive eating is a scientific name for just doing what feels good.
Right.
But there's a lot to be said for it. Like when I, oftentimes on the weekends, because I have more time to cook and I can fit more fucking whole foods in my gullet, I won't have protein shakes. And I have like no farts those days, which is weird because I'm eating all this plant fiber and everything. Really, I should still be as gassy as I was before, but I know the protein ups it. And I just I feel amazing.
Just more than your body can absorb. So out it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Just weird that, vitamins you pee out, protein comes out your ass.
Well, exactly. I guess that's why I tell people, like, you can overdo it. And like I said at the beginning with 1 a day multivitamins, don't fucking do it. If you're going to do it, you have to portion it out, or I think it's a waste of money.
These are all Mickey's personal opinions.
Again, Mickey, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely personal opinions. But again, like sorry, go ahead.
So we talked all this bullshit on nutrition.
No, none.
By the way, what the fuck are you drinking, dude?
Oh,
It literally looks like you put a glow stick in water.
It's not vibrant like that. It looks like
highlighter.
liquefied grass.
Yeah, maybe that.
It's
Is it arugula? Is it arugula?
It's not arugula.
Spirulina.
Spirulina.
Ooh, you got some.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Fuck, I should have ordered some.
Yeah, dog.
Don't say it like that to me.
I'm sorry.
It was moderately
I'll get it for you next time. Anyway, it's a blue-green algae. It's like one of the cyanobacteria. It's one of the oldest forms of life on Earth.
Mm-hmm. And you're eating it? What is the matter with you?
It's so funny you said that because last weekend I was away with my friends and they were like, okay, so, but like microbacteria grow on plants and everything, so you really shouldn't eat that either. So my buddy just started calling me. He's like, you got to be a breatharian now, dog. You just got to eat air.
Well, what was it? Seventh level vegan. I don't eat anything that casts a shadow.
Casts a shadow, yeah.
Oh, man.
Simpsons.
Shit.
So like all weekend, like they'd rip a nasty fart and they'd be like, I seasoned it for you.
Oh.
Fucking bastards.
That shit's really good for you, though.
Breath?
Dirty farts?
Yeah. You ever just suck one right up?
Oh my God, just grab a straw.
Fuck daily vitamins.
No, the spirulina. Yeah, the nutrition profile on it is really, really high.
Yes.
In everything. It's actually one of the most concentrated sources of protein that exists. And it's a complete protein too, if I'm not mistaken.
It is, because it's from plant.
But it's honestly, it doesn't taste fucking great. If I throw it in, but I have this weird thing where I like to punish myself. So something like this, that it's not revolting, but it's not really good.
It's not enjoyable.
Right.
I can actually make that a staple in my diet.
Right.
Like when I started eating all those peppers and everything, I didn't like peppers. I still don't even know if I really like peppers, but I'll smash a fuck out of 10 peppers right now.
Tons of peppers.
Well, I can level with you on that. When when I started to decide to start eating healthy, one of the things I couldn't stand, oddly enough, was broccoli. But now I can't say I enjoy it, but I'll eat it. I go, this is good for me. I'm gonna fucking eat it.
Yeah.
And I'll do that with a lot of food. If I don't like it, I go, I don't care. It's good for me. I'll eat it.
Can we? All right. You're
Maybe.
drinking an algae.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
So this was part of like culture in South America and Central America, like 1,000 years ago. They'd harvest it off these ponds and dry it and make either. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna say it wrong, so I won't say it. But one of the things they do is make like these little cakes with it,
right?
So it'll be like hard and crunchy,
right. Yeah,
shit like that. Yeah,
but
man.
I feel like I would enjoy that more in spirulina than the powder and drinking it, because I've had
You know
it.
what, dude? There's a ton of spirulina recipes out there. I have tried exactly 0 of them. All I've done is put it in water and put it in a smoothie.
Nice. Okay,
I
so
think
do you
we
know how
should
to
try it.
farm it?
I know the concept.
Right. They don't tell you the
farm
secret
it
though.
for you.
Yeah. I actually watched a documentary on it.
Oh, no shit.
And a while ago, like years ago now.
On spirulina or processed?
Spirulina. Like,
Okay.
well, actually, it was like on superfoods, and spirulina was one of them.
Right.
And I can't fucking even remember the name of this documentary. Anyway, it was really cool because it's in ponds.
Yes.
And you just see it growing, and they said it's so easy to do. It's so easy to grow.
Yeah.
But they won't tell you the one secret
Huh.
to it. And they said, I think it it was sketchy because they said it was like one of only 2 in the world facilities that fucking grow this thing or something like that. Some sketchy shit. I just remember being like, this is kind of weird because it's so beneficial, but you're kind of withholding it.
Well, it's
to
money.
yourself.
It's all
Yeah, I
fucking
know,
money.
but
Okay, so this is from Canadian Protein, which is actually a Windsor brand. Honestly, I didn't look into the sourcing because their sourcing on everything else I buy for them is legit, so I wasn't really worried about it. Probably should have. But where I used to buy it from, it actually came direct from Hawaii. Like, it was shipped from there when I ordered the shipment. There wasn't even like a local distributor or anything.
They do it on some weird, I think one was in Britain. But they do it in like weird places.
Oh, what the fuck?
But I don't know. This could have been. This was years ago,
then.
bro. Like this could have been. It could have taken off now,
Sure.
right? Who fucking knows? I am not up to date on the newest spirulina trends.
Okay.
Or what's going on? But I just remember being very interested about that back in the day, watching it and fucking. We talked about it because I was working with you at the the scary place
at the
or
bad place.
Spirulina I used to sell was from Hawaii. It's called
Yeah.
Gandalf. It's fantastic because the name is fantastic.
Like, that sounds like a fucking weed name. Okay, so my point is, if you can have a food as something as simple as that, I mean, it tastes like shit, but I mean, let's be real. We could probably make it taste good in some way. Add it into something that's healthy.
Oh, yeah, like I said, there's tons of recipes.
Tons of recipes. So you have something that beneficial, but yet your number one food company in the first world is like McDonald's.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? The correlation here, and then you have like the most deaths in the world are heart disease and stroke, which are like caused by poor dietary choices. And I mean like smoking, obviously. I'm not excluding myself. I'm doing a horrible thing for my body, and lack of activity. And in today's age, I mean, I don't know if vaping and smoking are that close, but everyone's doing all three. Fucking eating like shit, staying inside, and vaping fucking weird chemicals out the fucking pen.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't even, like, vaping's can't be good for you,
Probably not.
but, especially for people who are using it to get off smoking, what have you. Okay, sure, yeah, take a big huff of that vape. So, like, but it's the lifestyle that goes with it. That's the fucking...
That's why I still smoke cigarettes.
Why? Because it keeps you going?
No, because I don't want to be a vapor.
Oh, yeah, because you don't want to be one of those assholes. Thank you for demonstrating.
What the fuck?
Vape.
I think like the coils that I haven't used in like fucking
You're a
months.
bad millennial. You don't even know how to vape.
Zero fucks.
Okay. I never do this, and we never do this, but I just opened this up to take footage for the Instagram, and the first thing on it was this: bacon in a bottle.
Oh,
Yep.
It's
Fucked up.
fucking powdered bacon.
I know one guy who's gonna buy that.
All-purpose bacon flavored
You
seasoning.
all know who I'm thinking of.
What the fuck?
You know who's gonna fucking buy that, and you know who's gonna tell you about it.
Is it me?
At the bad place.
Am I gonna buy it?
No, it's not
Oh,
you.
okay.
Why would it be you? Come on,
I don't
you
know.
exactly.
I thought I was about to go under the bus. I heard the 5:30 coming.
It's true. The bacon powder is here. No, but you know.
Oh my god!
You
it's
know.
fucking disgusting.
You know who's
Yes,
gonna put
I know
Yeah,
who it
you
is.
know.
Yeah,
Oh my
'cause
goodness.
he
Sorry.
eats fucking pizza for a snack
Pizza
while he's
turds.
making pizza.
my hero.
Okay, anyway. So the relation between one of the world's leading causes of death is straight up in
Related.
correlation to what fucking most people eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. So there's no contest there. So there's all these different diets. You've literally got whole food plant based, and then you've got full carnivore at the other end.
Right.
But what they both agree on is the processed shit is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably the only thing they both agree on.
Yeah.
But the literature on what's actually killing people is that it's your food. It's that it's you eat like shit.
You eat, and it's almost okay. It's not. You can help it for sure. Just go buy better food.
Right.
Make better food. Don't
Right.
go to McDonald's
Yes.
and get a double Big Mac combo, large size fries with a diet soda because you want to lose weight.
Can we pause?
That
and
was
go get
awfully
something to eat?
specific.
Oh, yeah. Hey man, I eat meat back in the day. No, but yeah, you're right. It's really fucked up, and a lot of like these diets people push on people, and people just do.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, Instagram diet, gonna try it, and it's
So
like
true.
you don't even fucking know what it is. You don't even know what you're doing to yourself.
No.
You're just going to start fucking starving yourself of one thing or giving yourself way too much of something.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You do no research and you think you just because you feel good, you know, at the time.
Well, the big thing,
matter.
the issue is weight loss. People are obsessed with weight loss because they've
True.
ate themselves fat. So they go, oh, do this diet and lose weight. But like you said, they don't know what the fuck they're doing to themselves. They hear lose weight, and they will hop on that train.
Listen,
like fucking
I
idiots.
don't understand what doesn't convey into a person like that's brain. So they want to do a diet to lose 20 pounds, whatever.
Sure.
That's their goal. And then they go back to living the same. If your lifestyle made you like that, why wouldn't returning to your lifestyle again make you like that?
Because it's a mindset.
How do you not fucking understand that?
It's
the simplest thing in the world.
Sorry, I thought you were. My bad. It's not that people don't understand that because I've been there. It's a mindset, man. It's like that depression thing because when you're feeding your body shit for so long and you know how hard it is to start. You know, if you can actually do it and get over that I call it the hump, right? So the 3-week hump is
21 days to make a habit.
right? Yeah, and then 3-month hump. And for me personally, if I get over the 3-month hump, if I'm doing something for 3 months, it's now part of my life.
Okay.
And something's gonna have to happen to me for me to change that, right?
Okay.
Which is why I just don't even think about drinking anymore.
Right.
But if I stopped doing music, like I would go nuts,
Yeah.
right? So it's not the fact that people don't understand it. I think it's the motivation. But when you can crack it, when you can find that in yourself, full knowing that it's gonna. Okay, I know a guy with insane stomach problems, and he it's bad. It like prevents him from doing stuff
Like
and living a normal life
Crohn's?
almost. Like I don't know. I don't talk to him about it that much, and he hasn't ever specified what it is.
Okay.
I know it's GERD, like mad acid reflux, which I think I also might have because I have insane acid reflux from nothing sometimes. Just like, not nothing, but like I'll eat something that.
Stress.
Yeah, probably. Smoking, stress. Okay, sure. Coffee, mass amounts of coffee. Yeah, okay. True. Point proven. Anyway,
Mystery solved.
his fiance is actually a vegan. So he decided to try the vegan diet. And I think he lasted 2 weeks. Pretty much vegan. I mean, I think he caved once or twice, just little things. But
Sure.
he said he's never felt better, like since he was a kid.
What the fuck then?
Yeah, and then no one can understand why he's not doing it anymore, right? Because he fell back, and it's his mental, right? It's
Right.
just inside of you. You have to know, or you have to feel the switch go off.
Okay, fine.
Oh, come on, you were like that.
No, because dude, every time I took a step, it was a switch that flipped. I'd never.
True. Well, recently, since I've known you, yeah, that's very true.
I never got to a point where I had amassed a bunch of knowledge and denied it. Like if to a degree where I was convinced.
Right.
Let's say.
Well, are you just talking nutrition? Or
for this conversation, yeah, because you could probably fucking roast me on my lifestyle choices. Yeah, I know I need to quit my job. Thank you.
No. That wasn't very good. Anyway, go on.
Yeah,
go
fuck
on. Nutrition.
you. So, okay. Anyway, yes. So,
I am out of this inside joke right now.
So-
Okay, you don't need to be. Oh, you only need to be inside me.
Wow.
Good morning. So, as far as nutrition goes, like as soon as I had made a decision and I had realized, like yeah, this is right. This is for me. That was it. There was never any question because it takes so much evidence to convince me of anything that by the time I'm there, like it's not like I can't be convinced out of it if it turns out that thing was wrong, but I don't flip-flop. So if I got to one point, then I did my homework.
Right. You might take another path going that way, but you ain't going back.
Right.
Right. You might go
right.
around the forest instead of through.
Right.
Right.
Like,
okay.
and that's why I'm following this fucking carnivore diet so closely because it's kind of an emerging phenomenon, and honestly, it's such a crazy bro culture. But there are intellectuals defending it, so I just want to pay attention and see what's up with it.
Right.
Because I'd be willing to believe in something like that before I'd start looking at, like you say, Instagram diets and shit like that.
Just stupid shit that don't make fucking any sense.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
and my primary interest in diet, I mean, obviously I care about everything. I care about all the people in the world. I want everybody to be happy and healthy.
Mostly Mickey, though.
especially Mickey, like we're gonna have supercharged nutritious peanut butter toast one day. That's my goal.
Fuck, I can't wait.
That's my goal.
I'm actually kind of excited about that.
But
Get
like for the planet, like the most efficient processes that minimize waste and whatever,
yeah.
all that fucking shit. My primary interest is myself.
Yeah.
So if it turns out that a thing is true, I'm not gonna fight it just because I'm inclined another way.
Right.
So that's where I'm at.
Okay. Now on this carnivore diet, I haven't even looked anything up on it. I know
Okay.
nothing about it. I assume it's mainly meat.
It is.
Is it like only meat?
Depends who you ask. But the principle is basically that it's exclusively meat.
Okay.
I think they allow for things like coffee and tea, which are plant products, right? Go figure.
Meat,
Can't lose our ultimate
Make the
vices.
fucking coffee out of the fucking nuts, man.
Yeah.
The cows. Grind them up. Fucking supercharge them. Carnivore diet, baby.
But they'll do like bone broth, which is obviously fair game. And then sometimes spices.
Okay.
So some of these guys will still do some dairy, which to me obliterates the whole principle because,
What the
as
fuck
we
is
said
the
before,
principle?
dairy's fucking weird.
Yeah.
The principle is that a lot of there's a lot to it.
Okay,
A
just
lot of
sum it up. Like,
the
why are
things
they
that are
doing
in plants are actually difficult for us to digest and problematic.
Okay.
Which is half true, and it's that line that
Yeah.
that really makes this whole thing fucking stupid. From what I know. From what I know.
Yeah.
But they're having some crazy results. Like one of the famous ones is fucking Captain Cockbag Jordan Peterson. His
Captain
daughter
Cockbag.
had like an autoimmune condition,
Oh, everything was
Right.
fucked with her.
and she went on an exclusively carnivore diet, and apparently this absolved her of symptoms. Now, this is only what I've read in articles. I don't follow her blog or anything, and I'm not interested. But that's the word, right, on the street.
Right.
So it's sort of meant to do that, where your body, you're not getting any calories from glycogen. So you're exclusively in ketosis, always, forever.
All the time.
You're only
Forever.
metabolizing protein and fat.
I wonder if Super Saiyans do that.
If what?
If Super Saiyans do that, only metabolize protein and fat.
Super Satanists?
Super
Saiyans.
Saiyans, man.
Oh, well,
What
he
the
didn't even fucking say
Yeah,
it
I
right.
know.
This is why he's Krillin.
That's true.
God
You
damn
are
it.
fucking Krillin. Shave your head.
Super
No.
Satanist over here.
Super Satanist Krillin.
That-
Destructo
Those
dish.
6 dots on his forehead turn into an upside down pentagram.
It just goes 666.
I always thought TN
dude.
looked like a demon.
Yeah, he was sick though.
I thought for the longest time he was.
Dude, watch Super. He'll blow your mind.
Fuck Super, okay?
Don't fuck Super. Watch it till you fuck it. What? You gotta fucking watch an app. Anyway, yeah, you know what? They fucking eat anything because they're Super Saiyans. But
They eat a lot of rice.
I have a problem with that. I mean, first of all,
I have a problem
our
with it
teeth,
too, but-
Our teeth.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I know.
They're not all carnivore teeth.
I know.
We have like, what, 4 in our whole mouth?
Yeah. I really have no issue with the conclusion that humans evolved omnivorous. I really don't.
No, yeah,
No.
for sure.
And it's kind of obvious too, right? Like,
Oh,
who
yeah.
fucking eat meat? But I've seen. So I went chasing this thing down, this carnivore diet, and there's a bunch of bloggers and stuff, but like legitimate people who keep up with shit, and they ran tests on themselves. But there's always a slant to it. And that's where I have a problem. This one dude, it seemed like he kept talking about how objective he was, and he just wants to find the evidence and blah, blah, blah. And then in the end, he puts this fucking chart on there, and it showed humans, and lamb. And then it had like mouth shape, teeth consistency, gut bacteria, digestive tract length, all this shit, right? And then it said possible to live without animal protein. It said sheep, yes. Wolf, no. Human, no. And I was like, okay, you, by including that graph, you threw your objectivity out the fucking window.
Bye-bye, you are no longer credible.
Because here we are.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I know, well, I don't know them, but they're like Instagram friends, but I actually talk to them, whose kids have never eaten meat.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
no, you're fucking wrong,
Dude,
but
there's a guy that I follow on Instagram. He's a fucking bodybuilder. He's like, I think our age.
Yeah.
He's insanely in insane shape, and he's never ate meat ever in his life.
Is it Nima Delgado?
I don't know. I haven't checked him out in a while.
Does he have a mega hot girlfriend?
Probably. Don't they all?
Oh, okay. Well, no, because the one dude, Nima Delgado,
It sounds familiar.
he was
It must
raised
be.
vegetarian. He's been vegan for like 6 years.
No, this guy was raised vegan.
Oh, no
Raised
shit.
vegan
Wow.
from his parents.
Hardcore, eh?
I gotta find.
Why
him
do I
again.
say that? It's not hardcore. Anyway.
Well, it kind of is in society standards, I guess.
Yeah, true.
It's rebellious.
But it's anyway. Yeah.
Even with the fucking head up collision between those two diets, I can accept arguments from both sides. I just want to know. And that's what makes nutrition such a fucking gross swamp. First of all, not everything is right for everyone.
Yeah. Correct.
And I have something on that, but we'll get to that in a moment.
Okay. And also that different bodily conditions can change how you deal with those things, right? So it's not
For sure.
It's not even, I don't know.
It's very.
That's
Okay.
that's why this is episode 1 of 20 on nutrition.
Yeah.
Like we'll
It's-
spend so much time chasing this
There's
shit down.
so much colluded shit, just clouded fucking. I probably use that word wrong. But
Convoluted?
That's okay. Convoluted. That's the fucking word I was. I am no fucking professor.
You're thinking of collusion. That was Trump and
yeah.
Russia. That's
Okay.
different.
Oh shit. Sorry. Bad nutrition.
Allegedly.
Convoluted. Is that the word you said? Yeah.
Yes.
Shit. Do I sound smart yet?
Do I sound smart
Swago
yet?
intellectual. Anyway, in the food industry of
Yeah.
what's good and what the fuck's not, even what's organic, it's so fucked up to me that
Well, bro,
that's even a thing.
You got propaganda coming from meat, from dairy, from
Dairy's
eggs,
from vegetables.
But I don't. Okay,
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sure there is.
There's not.
To some of. Okay.
There's not, man. Like, it's a fucking vegetable.
But and that's the thing. There doesn't need to be any kind of fucking vegetable union because you can just go out back in your yard and grow a gang of vegetables,
That's what I mean.
and the earth will
Awesome.
just give them to you.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Whenever I think of like a conspiracy, that's
Right.
my first, and I've talked to you about this because you got some fucking wonky ass ideas. Is
Yeah.
okay if that were true, so what? So if eggs are actually bad for you, but it's an organization that's been in place for 100 years, and to stop the wheels turning now would take a lot of money out of a lot of pockets, it behooves them to make it look like eggs are good for you. I understand that.
Yeah.
There's no fucking reason to push vegetables on people except that they're fucking good for you.
Yeah. Okay. So my thing with plant-based versus normal diet, or even a carnivorous diet or whatever,
Yep.
is you got two kinds of people, pretty much. People who eat for fuel and people who eat for fun. Right?
Okay.
That's how I
I
kind
try
of
to
see
do
it.
both.
Yeah. Yeah. You can
Fun
definitely.
fuel.
You can.
Fun
I mean,
fuel,
but
yeah.
but I mean, the guy
Fart
eating
fuel for you,
pizza.
man.
The guy eating pizza, then Oreos, drinking a 2 liter of Pepsi. He's not eating for fuel, man.
So
I mean,
it's
he is
me
to
versus
like
you.
live a couple more
Pepsi
years.
is fuel.
I don't drink 2 liters of Pepsi, maybe one. And Oreos are vegan, so whatever. Anyway, fucking,
damn it.
fuck, man. What was I saying? I got this pain in my neck and it just went away. My thought. That's fucking.
Pulled the thought right out of your head.
Yeah, it just fucking started hurting there and I cracked. It's good. Oh yeah, it was okay. So some people eat for for fun and some people eat for fuel. I think more of a plant-based diet is you're eating for your body's sake. Even though I honestly think people grow to learn to love the taste of the foods.
Well,
it just
absolutely.
becomes
You
a
adapt.
custom.
Absolutely.
You adapt. And from what I understand from studies and just my own personal experience doing it, it's a much better diet.
Oh, absolutely.
In what sense?
For just feeling better every day, feeling more like energetic, and I don't know, just like feeling whole and feeling less shitty about what you eat. Like there's less doubt. Like
So
I could crush.
That's huge for me.
So there's a physical level and an emotional
yeah.
level.
So it's like I could crush 3 vegan burgers, and I walk out here feeling like $1 million. But
Right.
if I threw down 3 quarter pounders, I ain't coming out of my house for 2 days.
right.
Dang.
Right. So it's like I don't know.
And
It's
we
where
know
you
that
want to
'cause we'd be
stand.
waiting for you. You'd be like, I'm on the toilet, man.
Yeah, I
Spin
know.
the wheel.
It's like I don't have a problem with people who eat meat at all. Like my family still does. I'm around
Sure.
it all the time. Or dairy, whatever. Do what you want to do, but don't deny the fact about it. Right? If you're constantly complaining that, oh, when I eat this, I feel like crap, but you keep eating this, like you said, it's like you should do something about it, or just like replace it with something.
Yeah.
Right.
And, like,
Right?
and I don't feel bad for you. You're consciously making this decision.
But if you're gonna continue to do it, just don't complain about it.
Yeah.
Right? If that's the way you choose to live, then that's fine. If you want to eat strictly for pleasure and just gorge and watch TV and fucking kill Cool Ranch Doritos, whatever.
Okay. I want to do a brief aside here. I follow Button Poetry on Instagram. I follow a lot of poets on Instagram because I'm interested in poetry.
Right.
They feature this one poet whose shtick has a lot to do with her being fat, and she's very fat. Like,
Okay.
so fat people take heat. You know, that's life. That's reality. And I don't necessarily. Well, no, I'm not even going to have to qualify that. I don't agree with just shit talking someone for existing, but the defensive posture of that starts to look a lot like accept me for this. Don't judge me for this when I say I don't like it. And it's like, if I was doing something that contributed to my own detriment and one of y'all motherfuckers said, hey, don't do that. I'd be like,
Maybe I shouldn't do this.
maybe I shouldn't do this. And I wouldn't think you were bad for saying it. It's like, how fucking sensitive are we? Like, I understand, as we're saying, there's a ton of convoluted shit around nutrition science. No one thinks ice cream for breakfast is healthy. There's no way you can
No.
split that hair.
I used to do that.
God damn it.
I'm
Jesus,
just
dude.
joking. Yeah, I knew it wasn't healthy though, so you're right.
No, yeah, but
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't even think that a person should never do that if they want to. You know, it's just like you know where you're at.
You got to accept these
Know where you're
consequences.
at. Don't get offended. If you're fat and you go home and you kill a fucking double big gulp from 7-Eleven and 50 taquitos, don't come out here complaining about fat shaming. It's like you're causing that to yourself. And if you don't like being...
But it's the
Is this like kind of gray area sort
it's
of
the
thing?
mouth opening.
Of
That's where it's everybody else's fault, and I understand that.
Right.
Because like I say, you know, you don't fucking tear people down.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't say it.
But it's like I don't know. It just
I know what
it
you're
really
saying.
fucking pisses me off because one of the points is like she says like it hurts to exist like this, and the world says stop existing like this, and then she makes some rebuttal to that, and it's like, but no, actually, if it hurts, stop. I don't know how.
Right? Unless, like, it's something in her head or their head, the people who go
yeah,
through this, right?
it's-
I mean, it very well could be because we're not those people.
Well, I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of levels with it too. Obviously, there's probably an addiction issue. She's probably straight up addicted to sugar or food
probably.
and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like there's
Chemical imbalances and all that bullshit.
yeah.
Everything.
So, but I agree with you though. When people just go, "Woe is me, pity me," and my lifestyle choices, you are not, in a sense, handicapped to not eat healthy.
No, you're not. You can.
You are making a conscious effort
Right.
to not eat healthy.
Bro, I'll tell you-
now.
sorry.
That's okay.
No,
but
you go.
if you are going through the process, you're trying, and let's say you're going to the gym, and people go, "Oh, hey, fatty, you'll get out of here." That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
That's
The
some fucking bullshit.
The
Like,
person
that's
I am
some
most
legit-
impressed with in a gym is that fat dude on his first day.
Fuck yeah.
And like
Abso-fucking-lutely.
that's some legit
Get it.
fat shaming.
Get it.
Dude.
Fuck your
Now-
500-pound deadlift. That
Yeah.
fat guy, he's everything.
Yeah,
he's
so
way
like
better
that's
than
some like
you.
legitimate fat shaming, and I don't agree with that whatsoever. Not that I agree with even calling people out on their
No.
issues. However, the person who will, let's just say I was overweight, for example, and I'm like, oh, I'm fucking tired. As an
beard.
example, yeah, and I
beard.
say I'm tired of being overweight. I'm tired of this bullshit, and I'm always complaining. But then I go home, take pictures of myself eating fucking junk food. You guys would be on my ass, going, Mickey, shut the fuck up.
Well, it's true, and
Yeah.
it's the same way with any bad habit. I don't know what doesn't fucking communicate there. Smoking.
Every
But,
day I
and, but
hear
we'll,
it.
and we tell
And
you,
I know.
we tell you to quit, but we do it in a loving
But
way.
you don't hear me complain like, "Oh man, it's so hard to breathe all day, every
Yeah,
day.
that's true.
Oh, I just fucking hate it." No, I
No,
cough,
no,
and then
no.
I'm like, "Yeah, it's because I'm dumb as fuck."
No, what we hear is This is probably my last pack.
Yeah.
Fucking Wednesday.
Every fucking Wednesday, it's Mitch's last pack. It's not. I'm gonna smoke one right now. We're talking about this shit.
God damn it.
But you know what? Sorry.
No, I think I made my point. You go ahead.
No, I want to hear more of you.
Okay, more of me.
I love your voice.
Thank you. My nasally, gross voice. So
I don't think so.
I've been in a lot of arguments with people about how I feel about overweight people, and I don't feel negative. I feel bad for them. When I see overweight people, I genuinely feel bad, and I want to help them.
Right.
It's not my fucking business to go, hey, listen, buddy, want to sit down with me for like 10 minutes and we'll have a talk? They're like,
Sure.
What the fuck are you, bro? But I do. I wish these people would be able to kind of take a step
Be
back.
happy with yourself.
Be happy with yourself.
But I want them to be happy with a better than themselves.
Yeah.
But
Their true selves, we'll say.
well, whatever it may be, but like my brother, he's struggled with his weight, and he gets real down on himself. But he'll identify.
Yeah, but I saw him fucking 8 months later, and I literally didn't recognize him.
But he unfortunately has kind of bounced back a little bit. Not too hard, but
Okay.
when he sticks to it, he does fucking great. But again, you maybe get into your old habits sort of thing, and I get that. And hey, you know what? That's cool. It happens. We relapse. We get bumps in the road. But again, these people who every day do the same shit, but they want your fucking sympathy. You don't deserve fucking sympathy, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You need to take your life into your own hands and understand that what you're doing is going to kill you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will die early. I'm sorry to say.
Yep.
And you have nobody to blame yourself. Like all this, again, the whole thing with this new culture of fat shaming. Why are we trying to normalize overweight? I remember years ago, before this kind of really became no more fat shaming bullshit. I remember stateside at I think it was a football stadium. They have oversized, plus size toilet seats. I couldn't sit in it. I would fall into the fucking toilet.
Holy fuck.
But I'm like, why are you catering to these people? Because of
Dude,
fucking money. And it's bullshit.
I think when, again, they got problems, help them.
Yeah.
No need to fucking chase down these people at all. But once that person then puts it out into the world, okay, now you've invited feedback.
I'll break it down
it's
real
Facebook
simple.
and Instagram in general. Right? Your life's out there, and you expect nothing to come back at you. Come the fuck on.
Very good point.
I'll break it down real simple. If you're a fat person and you like your life, you legitimate, you're a healthy fat person to a degree, and you're not overweight, obese, but you're fat.
You're chunky.
And you like your life and you want to live your life that way, and you don't complain shit, and you're just happy with doing what you're doing, and you don't really care about your health or whatever. Fine, do it. Be fat. I don't care.
Yeah.
It will literally not affect me. I'll still like you as a person if you're cool. But if you're a fat person and you say that you hate being fat, like you said, and you just want fucking sympathy and feeling from the world, go fuck yourself. Sorry. I'm sorry, but either do something about it or just don't talk about it.
No, as deep. This is bad. As deep in your depression as you are at this moment right now, with your your self-image.
Are you talking about me?
Anyone.
Oh,
anyone.
okay.
All right.
You use me.
Especially you. The worst thoughts you have about yourself, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's literally the only thing you can do is pull yourself up. You want to get some help? There's a billion people who help you. I'm one of them. But you have to move on it.
Yeah. Or you're just going to drown.
And all of this nutrition shit, that's all just part of being an advocate for yourself.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I didn't hit the gym when I switched over to a plant-based diet. I didn't fucking work out. I think maybe I worked out 6 times in 6 months.
Right.
Including Tough Mudder. The first day.
Right.
But I also quit drinking too at the same time. But I did lose a lot of weight just from my diet.
Yeah, you can absolutely eat yourself skinny. It's healthy.
It's the hump, man. It's the hump.
Yeah.
If you do it, if you commit 3 weeks, you're in.
Yeah.
3 fucking weeks. That's all you got to do is eat fucking carrots. Don't go out. Just stay in your house, eat carrots, eat fucking broccoli, eat kale. Even if you just want to puke, just fucking force it down your throat.
And I just want to make it clear, we all understand that there is a legitimate addiction, possible mental health issue associated with this. We do understand that. We're not just saying you're fat, fix it. No, we get it.
No, but what I'm saying is it doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't fucking matter.
You can be sad.
Yeah, you got a mental health problem. Okay. What are you gonna do? It doesn't fucking
Find
matter.
something that works for you.
Yeah.
Something that motivates you that, you know, if it's fucking, even if it's like, I don't know, something I really hate. Longboarding. If
I
that
thought for
gets
sure it
you
was gonna
out,
be fantasy football.
No, I'm saying if that gets you out of the house,
Okay.
right? To go and do something, at least if it gives it peace of mind. Like for me, I love bike riding. I gotta go get a bike. I don't have a bike, but I love it because it just blanks my mind.
It is
And I can
nice.
do it for hours.
Yeah.
And so you find whatever works for you, and just get out of the house and start.
Start small.
Right?
You don't have to jump in both feet, you know.
Go for a walk.
Fresh-
Walking's like the best fucking thing you can do. Just go for a walk.
Fresh Slick and Mick advocate for a healthier you.
Yes.
Especially Slick for a healthier myself.
That's- You know what? If we had a fucking like a singular message, as much as we fucking beat down on this bullshit for Mickey, it would literally be happy with yourself.
Yeah, seriously. Honestly.
But it's not be happy with the shitty excuse making version of yourself that you are right now.
Yeah.
It would be get your ass in gear.
And be happy with that person.
Be happy with that person.
Be happy with the journey too. You have
know-
to love the journey, right?
Yeah, you do.
You
You
can't
do.
just be like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna lose 80 pounds, and then wake up and be like, oh, I didn't fucking lose 80 pounds. I hate this shit. I'm never
Yeah.
eating a carrot stick again. No, you gotta fucking commit, and it's a lifestyle change. But
It
that's what you
absolutely
need
is.
at
It
that
is.
point.
Absolutely.
So that's that great fucking marker. So like, because it's a lifestyle change. Diets that you can't do a 60 or a 90 or whatever the fuck day diet.
No.
And have a different self at the end of it. It doesn't fucking work like that. You have to change your lifestyle.
They need to change the definition of diet. A diet
no,
is
the definition of diet is perfect. It's the popular
Okay,
parlance. of
okay,
it.
yeah. So what people consider a diet, like
Yeah.
it's not a temporary thing.
When you
It
talk
is-
to a nutritionist, they're not talking about the Atkins diet.
No.
They're talking about your diet. What kind of shit do you eat?
you're putting into your body.
So what really disturbs me with nutrition and food in general,
Yeah.
and every single day that goes by that I don't eat an animal or drink milk or anything like
Drink
that.
from an animal.
Drink from an animal, from a cow's teat.
Yeah, like that
I
one
do
picture.
recall Mickey has experience. I just think of, I don't know, I get deeper and deeper down a hole, and how fucked up it is. It is so fucked up, and the hypocrisy behind food,
Well, I guess you gotta
mass food, like it's ridiculous.
you got to be careful down that hole because, like, again, I would get so angry at the world that was like that, but then you have to take a step back and go, I have to do it for me then.
Oh no,
Like,
I got control of that.
Okay.
But I'm just in my thoughts. Like I'm trying to think this out. Like in my mind, and believe me, I've ate all the shit. Any kind of shit you want to throw at me, junk food, fucking anything terrible for you, I've ate that shit. I fucking
Okay.
shoved it down my fucking throat like it was my day job. But you know, if so many people are dying worldwide from these diseases that are
Yeah,
directly
absolutely.
linked to dietary issues, why the fuck is there just a bunch of shit everywhere for
Well,
people to eat?
But and that's you know
And not even that. Sorry, I
It's okay,
got
it's
to
okay.
cut you
No,
off. Not even
finish
just
your-
shit for people to eat, but it's meat and it's dairy. All this like super processed you got to cook, and it's cheap. It's cheaper than a salad. Why
Yeah.
is a fucking burger cheaper than a fucking salad?
It really doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense, man. Like it doesn't make.
Well,
it blows my mind.
it's like pop. You get a 2 liter for
Yeah.
like $1.50 or $2, but like a 250 500 milliliter is $3. Like what the fuck?
it's
it's insane.
I
you know what
get it.
fucks me up is you go to the movies and you want a fucking bottle of water and you're gonna pay like $8 for it.
oh yeah.
But if you get a giant fountain drink, it's like $6.
Giant
What?
fountain drink and a popcorn for the same price.
Yeah.
You just
you go.
you know you can just legally ask for a cup of water. They have to give it to you.
Yeah, I've done that before, and they gave me fucking like a little bitch ass cup like this, motherfuckers.
Oh, what a fuck! If someone comes and wants motherfucking water, don't
That's what
give them a fucking Dixie cup.
So
Yeah,
one
they
time,
want
Fuck
water.
sakes! I'm
one
not
time I
paying
go in
Dasani.
there with
Who?
my water bottle, and I'm like, I literally showed them. I didn't. It was concealed too. It was winter. I had it in my coat, and I was like, "This is a water bottle. It's just fucking water."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I'm gonna go buy a coffee. It's just I don't want to pay $12 for a little bottle of water, and they didn't let me bring it in. I was like, you must. And now they got like beer in there and shit. Like, fuck you.
Yeah. Well, that's
You
it.
got-
Like it's
fuck
just
you.
it all comes back to money, and this is I don't want to get too much into it in this episode of nutrition, but No, I'll save it for later.
Save it.
I'll save
But
it.
anyway, I go down this hole and just thinking about the food industry and nutrition in general and how it's all there. It's literally all there for you to read and like
Yes.
it's there. It's just fucking there. Google has everything. Just anything you want. But everyone's still fucking eating McDonald's.
Yep.
And they're not only eating it, it's like this shit's approved, right? Like from your governments and shit like FDA approved. Why the fuck is all this shit that's killing you approved? I don't get it. It's like cigarettes.
Lobbies.
Yeah. Okay.
It comes down to money.
No, I know.
That's why I want to talk about that one point, but it's a whole segment for later.
Just say it. What's the point?
Just say the point, and then we'll touch on it after.
Okay, so like I've talked about this, but I've noticed that you'll see on TV the commercials of, the government has forced these smoking companies to tell you the effects of smoking.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there and I start laughing, and the people around me are going, "What's so funny?" I go, "They make the people who used to make the government billions no more. Do they do that?" Right. Forcing them to say what the effects of smoking are, but yet
they got to pull their own pants down.
Right. So now we have the sugar industry and the dairy industry who fucking control the government, as far as I'm fucking concerned, in a monetary sense.
Right.
They're getting off scot fucking free.
Oh yeah. Oh, water.
They're not going, "Oh hey, Kellogg's, can you do a PSA about how much sugar will lead to
Not
your
even
fucking
that.
death?"
What about
Absolutely not.
not even the fucking sugar, but what about the other shit they put in it? The shine.
Oh yeah,
Do you know
the
that
sugar,
shit's
the
like, what is it, BTH or BHT? I gotta look that up, bro.
like wax
You guys
and shit,
talk.
but no, they like the coloring, food coloring will fucking kill you. It's just all of it.
Coloring will kill you.
Absolutely.
What?
The coloring that they fucking use, like
If you start talking about red number 6 or whatever, that whole thing is like basically urban legends.
No, like tartrazine. But the thing is that with that, they can use natural shit for coloring. I've seen it like, it has a green color and it says turmeric.
Dude,
turmeric's fucking fantastic for you.
Spirulina makes everything green.
Spirulina,
Yeah,
exactly.
baby.
All my
fucking
dishes go green.
spirulina.
Okay.
Like, you're crying out loud.
General Mills
I was gonna say them next. Fuck.
to remove antioxidant BHT from its cereals. BHT. Wait, hold on. Is I can't even pronounce that fucking thing. So good. You want to come and look at that?
But butylated.
Butylated hydroxytoluene.
Thank you so much. Anyway, so that's what it was.
Butylated hydroxytoluene?
No, I'm a swaggo intellectual.
I'm in my cupboard right now.
So that's what's in General Mills. That molecule. Now let's see what it is.
Yeah, I'm not afraid. It could be like,
Okay.
We are finding it out what it is.
Yeah, we
it's
are.
like dihydrogen monoxide. You guys hear about that?
What's
yeah,
that one?
everyone who drinks it or ingests it dies.
They eventually die. Yeah,
100%.
Dihydrogen monoxide.
Is this a joke?
I'm gonna look it up. We'll touch on that one later.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's for
BHT.
everybody to look up. Dihydrogen monoxide. It's a fucking scourge on the planet. Like, seriously, look that shit up. It's
Citric
fucked
acid
up.
is very interesting as well.
Hey?
Are you just trolling me? You guys
No.
trolling me? You guys
No.
are laughing like fucking princesses.
No.
Fuck, man. Okay, I'm trying to find what is it? Okay,
Why is it harmful?
they use it
Known
to keep
carcinogens.
cereals and fresh, right?
It's right there. Known
Where is it?
carcinogens.
Oh, perfect. It's a carcinogen.
Oh, yeah.
So right
Everything's
off
a
the bat,
carcinogen.
cancer causing. There you go.
It may be toxic to our blood, liver, and central nervous system.
We
It
need
can
those
cause a
things,
lot
by
more
the way.
health problems. If it's used in small amounts when it comes to using them as food preservatives, it's okay, apparently.
Yeah, but that's all that bullshit of like, in small amounts, and that's where lobbyists come in and go, what's the lowest that we can do this so we can put it in our shit? Well, this.
That's distorting a scientific principle, right? Because you've got chemicals in fucking broccoli and beans and shit that have dangerous chemicals in small amounts.
Okay, sorry.
Right?
Sure.
But it's not really dangerous to
Right.
eat those things.
So this is what I really wanted to do. BHT is known as a fuel additive, AO-29. It is used in hydraulic fluids, turbine and gear oils, and jet fuels. That's what BHT is used. That's in your motherfucking cereal.
I've eaten so much cereal.
I don't
There's
eat
so
a lot
much
of cereal.
motherfucking General Mills. And that's insane to me. Like, why? Why is that there? I get it keeps it fresh, but is there
Money.
no fucking other...
Just,
I know.
Just money.
But is there nothing else we can do than just put some jet fuel in our fucking cereal? That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And then there was the paint thinner was in one of them, too. What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Look at that, too.
Fruit Loops. That's why there's no red Fruit Loops, only pink ones. It's thinner.
Yeah.
That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Mickey, talking about that gut health, you had an interesting point you brought up earlier.
Yeah, there's a study going on like with a few people that the gut and the brain are extremely closely connected.
Well, yeah, that's what we were saying.
Yeah, but on a crazy level in the sense of Parkinson's disease, a disease that they found in the brain that affects the brain, obviously.
Parkinson's is like neurological, right?
Well, it's where you get the shakes, right? Like you can't stop. I'm not even trying to be a douche, but like I don't know if that's neuro. You know what I mean? Anyways, your gut health they're finding it's directly related to Parkinson's. So like bad gut health, certain bacteria that's not in there that should be is they're finding that hey, we might find the cure for Parkinson's. Eat fucking healthy.
That's wild.
Like
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
And so many people wouldn't think of that because they've been taught, oh, it's in your genes.
Yeah. But you can
Fucking
actually
Levi's.
reverse some diseases by just eating better.
diabetes.
You can plant-based diets can reverse.
Type 2 is the one that you give yourself, right? Yes.
Yeah.
There's, as far as I'm concerned, almost no excuse for that fucking disease to exist. That
Yeah.
is an embarrassment of humanity.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's ridiculous. Mickey, another thing, really crazy. They were finding that with some of this rise of autism, and mental disorders, whatever the
mental health
politically
issues.
correct term for that is, it started bubbling upwards around the earlier 1900s where we started doing C-sections more. Part of the reason for this, they figure, is there's a bunch of bacteria that an infant gets as it exits the birth canal. So it's literally prepared for the world as it's going out the birth canal.
Yeah.
So if it were to just shoot out, it would be a bad thing. And if it comes out a completely unnatural way, that's even more so a problem. So these fucking like bacteria, they help with all this fucking shit. Like it's a ton of things. All these different what am I looking for? Like xenobacteria, like exterior things that attack you and cause damage and shit. And you're actually biologically prepared against it by being born.
Yep.
But because babies aren't being born that way nearly as often, it's causing neurological disorders.
When I at my nutrition job, my old one, particularly when I was doing it more, obviously because I only did it once today. When people would come in, they said they have like gut health issues. I would ask them, like, if you don't mind my asking, were you a C-section birth? A lot of it was yes, and also breastfed. That's very important for children for infants.
Huge.
I was like, were you breastfed? And they go, no. Man, you missed out. Like your life is essentially fucked. Your gut health is fucked for the rest of your life. There's nothing we can do about it.
I got a fucking kid. I give a shout out to my baby mama. She was a champ because she breastfed.
There's a first.
Yeah. But honestly, she was a fucking champ. It was a lot harder than I thought. I mean, I'm a fucking man. I know nothing about this shit, right? Like biologically.
Right.
I mean, I know how it works and stuff, but like I don't know how it feels.
Do you know how it works, really?
Well, kind of, like to a degree. I used to. I mean, I probably faded. Yeah, you just put a tampon on your nipple and you just pump in and out. No, it's fucked up. But like she knew it was important. She did it for like 6 months. As long as she fucking could. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, I support that. You're trying. Like it's fucking draining. Like it was crazy.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
For some women, it's super hard to do,
Mm-hmm.
and some women can't even give birth naturally. Right? They have to have a C-section.
And
Yeah,
that's,
I understand.
Yeah.
that.
Well, yeah, for those things, absolutely. But
But there are the people that get it for the
Even if it's unavoidable, even if it's completely a woman's choice thing, whatever, fine, okay.
Yeah.
But also look at this.
understand the
at that.
That's all
consequences.
there is. You know.
Yeah, oh man, actually, yeah, that's crazy, man.
Another thing, though,
Bring back memories.
nutrition
Have
wise,
to raise those babies breatharian.
One thing I'm actually pretty excited to dive into a little more, so I can actually first I need to figure out something about myself, which I'll explain in a moment. But something I think that will
You coming out?
I hope so.
I think that this should be the next biggest step in nutrition. And in this book, Eat Right for Your Type, it's nutrition based on your blood type.
What?
Very fucking exciting. So, a big reason why I'm excited about it is because I think this will be like the biggest next step towards how everyone will be able, as far as I'm concerned, will be able to change their life around completely.
How will you find that out, though?
Well, then again, you're gonna have to fucking get this book, and you're gonna have to go get your fucking blood type tested. 2 easy fucking steps: get the book, get your blood type tested if you don't know it already. Which is,
I don't like needles.
Which is the one thing what I said. What I'll have to find out about myself is what my fucking blood type is, because I have no idea. No,
You don't know your blood type?
I know. I haven't. I don't know.
I'm blood type dope.
I don't have blood, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We'll have to figure something out. So anyways,
Swag in those veins.
It's stank.
Oh, stank.
I think if they even start promoting this more in a way, or like educating people, even like early, like at a grade school level, so they understand where they can go for their food and what will be the healthiest choices for them, how their body will react to certain things. Again, minus lactose intolerance, celiac disease, diabetes, that if you're born with type 1, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
And it opens up and almost kind of not confirms, like cements certain ideas of nutrition. Almost. Because like this is your blood type, this is how we found how blood types react to certain food types. Okay. That's it. Like I don't think there's really any other way around it. Again, I'm not a scientist, and I don't do hypotheses, and I don't do testing. But
I wonder,
really,
is there any literature on that?
Yeah, there's a whole book.
He said, "Buy the
Eat
fucking
right
book
for your type."
Waste your money.
And for some reason, they did the number 4 and also the word 4.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Boo.
Anyways, it's huge. I think I don't even know how long I don't even know how long the book has been out, but I think it needs to be promoted much more than it is.
So let me ask you: is that like a weight loss thing too?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Right off the bat, it's just saying complete blood type encyclopedia. So, right in this whole thing, it says nothing about weight loss.
Well,
which I think
I
is
imagine
important.
it would be.
It could be.
No, it would be. Because technically, if you're overweight, if you're choosing a diet, right, based on your type of body, you're choosing that diet on blood type.
That's very different.
I'm assuming though that you're going to be choosing the diet that's working best for your overall body, correct? Well, that's the whole point of this fucking blood type diet thing.
I'm pretty sure sugar and refined carbs are not going to be in there whatsoever. So
no,
yes,
okay,
absolutely.
but it is going to be directly.
You do that to me.
It's going to be directly linked to weight loss, because if you're obese, you're over the weight you should be,
right,
as a healthy individual. So yes, it is directly linked to health. To weight loss, or probably weight gain.
But I guess what I'm looking for is it portrayed in that way?
Probably not.
From this, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just like an encyclopedia of knowledge where you go, and then move on with your life.
You know what, Mickey? I just remembered something. My grandma had her triglycerides done relatively recently, and our family processes sugar like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like it does. We have no problems because her husband is like pre-diabetic, so they, now they're just watching all the shit they eat.
Absolutely.
And they eat fucking healthy anyway. It's just he would binge on sweets from time to time. That's the only thing.
Crap.
For sure. But it was never an issue because my great grandma was a crazy fucking baker. So sort of like you're saying, it's like there's always shit around, right?
Oh yeah.
And we would all smash it. So that is one thing that's determined by genes, is like those sorts of sugars, they don't really cause the insane spikes. I mean, obviously your blood glucose and insulin, all that shit, but it doesn't have permanent effects on us.
Right.
On my family line on that side. Yeah. Whereas his family, it's terrible. Like his mom died diabetes. Like
it's like we've mentioned. I don't know if we mentioned on the show before, but with the native population and the horrendous rate of diabetes amongst them. They can't process sugar.
Right.
It's in their fucking genes. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, that's it. And certain Western European people, not Eastern, but anyways, this is not really the point. But these people, to a degree, they understand, but they just go, I don't care. I like my sweets.
Yeah, that's pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuel or fun, right?
And again, going back to what you were saying, it's like if that person doesn't care and they love their sweets and they know they're gonna die young, fuck off.
Well,
then.
here, dude,
see ya.
Yeah.
Honestly, okay.
I'm gonna miss you, but
you're out of
sorry.
the conversation.
I was a big pleasure eater back in the day. I ate up pleasure all day.
Like food or
Food, mainly. But, like, I would eat fucking anything. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a shit if it was greasy, if it was, like, just a heart attack on a plate. I'd eat that shit if I enjoyed it. And even to this day, because I love food so much, or I used to eat for pure pleasure,
yeah.
sometimes I'm like, man, is it worth it? Is it worth I have that mental combat in my head. Like, is it worth doing plant-based? It's like, look at all that shit you used to love eating.
Yeah.
And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, why are you... you only living once, man, as far as we know. You're only living this one YOLO, bro. Get that extra large pizza. Throw 3 layers of fucking cheese on that. Extra pep. You know? But then it always comes back to, like, no. Like, there's just... It just doesn't... I can't do it. And I don't know why I have that wall. I'm glad I do. But I don't know what is stopping me from just going back.
But bro, I think even if you did, you would know immediately it was the wrong decision. Your body would start
100%.
talking to you real fucking quick. That's one thing, sort of like we were saying to Mickey, where he might not even know what it feels like to feel good.
Yeah.
Because he just lives feeling less good. And sometimes I wish that I had never come as far on my journey as I have, because I'm like, man, I used to just chill with some fucking chicken fingers and a sidekick, and life was good.
And like I didn't stress about all this shit.
Oh man, and I didn't have to put in any gym time or nothing. But if I fucking had one day like that today, I'd probably be in bed the next day, just like holding my gut,
bro. It would fucking murder you.
And you know what? It wouldn't even be the chicken strips. It'd be the sidekick.
Oh, yeah. But you know what murdered me the other day?
What's up?
Those fucking ghost pepper chips.
Oh, God. That was hard.
How many did you have?
Probably 6.
Yeah, they're savage.
The next day,
they're savage.
Bro, you don't even understand.
Ring of Fire?
Worse.
I'll fill
It was the ring of liquid fire.
Oh, my God.
It
was like Mount motherfucking St. Helens blown out my asshole. It fucked me, man. It fucked me for 2 days. This morning, I still felt like shit.
Yeah.
I'm finally okay now. But it's like every time I had to like pass gas, right? Like I'm like, oh, you almost got me, buddy. You almost got me.
Shit.
Fuck.
I've bought 1 bag of those, and like I said, I like salty snacks.
Bro, they're delicious.
I'll fucking smash a bag of chips on the way home from the grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
I've bought 1 bag of those because the first one, I got halfway through it, and I'm like, oh man, that's and it was like hot in my mouth, right? And I was like, okay, this is getting to be a bit much. Had fun with them, so tasty, right?
Yeah,
they're delicious.
So good. And then a couple hours later, I was laying on the couch watching TV, and it's just like something's trying to punch its way out of me. It wasn't like bubble guts. Like I didn't have to shit or anything. I didn't really get that symptom. It was like knives and just
no. That's what I had,
pain.
dude. I was like, you know when you get that pain and you just go into a ball, you're like, ugh!
Yeah.
Ugh! Like you just felt like you got stabbed in
Drinking
Mexico
fucking mint
and someone cut you.
and,
Yeah.
You want everything in you that will soothe that aches.
Dude, and it wasn't bubble gut. It was instant. It was like I had that pain, and it was like a key, and then it was like
Sharp.
I gotta go.
Right?
It's
And
like
it's fucked.
It's
Anyway.
moving to a new section of your bowel. You're like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, man.
Off you go.
If I fucking went back on that shit, I'd die. I'd probably just die.
Yeah.
So that's probably what's keeping me. It's like my survival instincts. Like, no, you can't, because you will fucking die instantly. The minute you put cheese in your mouth, you're dead.
Yeah.
Dart in hand.
Dart in hand.
You are an enigma, my friend.
I'm a paradox.
My eating habits, my girlfriend has said that I eat like a bird. I just kind of peck at things.
Yeah.
I've always considered that
It's so funny your fucking girlfriend said
You're just like
Yeah.
frail.
just ripping you up.
Well, and then, but like I've always said, like I eat like an Irishman. I just eat to not die. Like, oh, I'm hungry. Put food in me. Okay, now back to work.
It's very Irish.
Like I'm never really been much of a pleasure eater. You know what I mean? Like I'm more like a eat food fast eater,
Yeah.
not fast food. Just get her in me, and I've got shit to do.
Yep.
I don't want to deal with these hunger pains right now. But yeah, I've always called it like I just eat like an Irishman. I like there's food, I'll eat it, and I'll go back to work.
So needless
Just eat to
say,
not die.
Needless to say, we just kind of batted around nutrition today, setting up for multiple episodes.
Oh my god! There
'cause there's so many things.
many different things. I just really wanted to intro this, and
Yeah.
holy fuck! I mean, I didn't even do the research you guys did, and I still got a ton of shit. It's just trying to find someone who you trust. First of all,
That's a huge one.
that's hard enough because right away, cui bono? Who benefits? What is this person doing this for?
Right.
Absolutely.
So some of the, I'm gonna put my shit out there. Some of the vegan doctors, like Neil Barnard and Michael Geiger, they do a ton of free shit. So again, there's that, and I'm just like, how could this possibly be nefarious? I'm not saying there's no way, but it just seems to be fucking evident to me.
I mean,
what's the tomato lobby paying off these guys?
yeah,
You know what I
like,
mean?
but there's sketchy stuff about it too. Like there's the government seeds. Have
Yeah.
some all that kind of
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
There's
Oh,
sketchy
yeah.
shit about that, even veggies. But like, let's be real.
But that's in practice, not in principle.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, but let's just fucking be 100% real. They're vegetables. Eat the fucking vegetable. Like it. I mean, it's been a fucking staple forever.
Yeah.
Before, I mean, whatever the fuck we were before.
Before we stood upright,
Yeah, we were eating fucking
veggies.
we're gatherers, right? Like
Yeah.
we're eating fucking plants and fucking bark and shit. and then somehow it's like, well, fucking let's cook this fucking animal for some reason.
Yeah.
And then that all started.
But that's been around forever.
No, I know,
too.
but I mean, like the first guy who cooked an animal was like, you know, maybe I'm sick of these fucking berries. I've been eating these berries for like 20 years. There's this thing that burned me. I'm gonna fucking throw an animal on it.
Don't you wonder, like, okay, so somewhere along the line we discovered fire and we're using it for light. Was that first? Who knows?
I don't know. Yeah,
Heat, light.
And then
must have been first. Yeah.
and then like it fell over and accidentally charred a piece of zebra or something, and dude's like, well, that's kind of good.
Yeah, this smells good,
You
man.
know,
That
I don't-
zebra.
and then
Again.
first
Should I eat the
born,
skin?
and then the very first Chad was born. I'm gonna barbecue this.
The first barbecue.
Hey, Tad, throw my Nickelback CD on. I'm gonna fire up the Barbie.
Hand me some of that fermented banana.
You get that, the Coors banana. But yeah, honestly, man, they're vegetables. You can't really go wrong. I mean, I'm sure there are things like getting down to nitty gritty, depending on what's up with your body. You know, at the
Dude, I
given-
watched a 20-minute video today on legumes, like
Yeah,
so
yeah.
beans, nuts, and lentils, and it even addressed a lot of the carnivore points of how there's what they call anti-nutrients in there.
Yep.
Most of which are completely eliminated by your stomach acids anyway. But some of them aren't even necessarily harmful because they trigger reactions in the body that end up benefiting you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
There
That
it is.
reminds me. Sorry, this
Drop
is a
the mic.
sidetrack. Another thing on that depression podcast I was listening to, it said people with depression are generally highly thermogenic. And that has always been a problem
The
of mine.
fuck does thermogenic mean?
You're hot. You're
Constantly.
fucking hot all
Like,
the time.
I'm a thermogenic motherfucker. Like,
and I am always
toasty.
fucking hot. And
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
are
this
sexy.
just added up. Well,
Hey,
stop.
he's
Stop it,
blushing.
you. But
Awkward
no, I was
boner.
like, just add it to the list. It just makes so much more sense.
Yeah, man. Okay, people got to just
Anyway,
fucking
sorry, I
realize.
No, no,
had to
that's
get that out
good.
there.
You are a physical thing on this planet.
Oh, sick.
If you take another physical thing and you fucking put it in your body, it's gonna react. Okay?
It sure will.
Right? So like you said, it sure fucking will. And it'll probably make you shit. But like
of
you
the
said
process.
earlier, what you put in is what you get out. And
Yeah.
that's it. Find what works for you. You know, if you want to better your life, and then just do it.
And be happy with yourself.
And
Be happy with yourself.
Happy with yourself. But I'm actually looking forward. I imagine this is going to be like a 5-part podcast on nutrition.
No, it's 20. I told
20?
you.
Okay, I'm looking forward to all 20
Okay,
episodes.
so season 3 is all set. The nutrition season.
The
Yeah.
nutrition season. I'm actually really stoked to talk about like the nitty gritty. I want to get into a lot of different aspects of nutrition and the food industry itself.
Yeah, I'm excited
You know?
for the food industry aspect of it.
You're going to make me do so much research.
Yeah, but it's going to be fun. We can
For your benefit.
we can all cuddle up with the pups and watch like a couple documentaries. Hey?
Okay.
We'll make some vegan we'll just cut the lawn and eat it.
I mean,
And,
I'm breatharian now,
no, we
so
should.
I'm
Yeah.
good
We
either
should
way.
have like a research party, guys. That'd
Sure.
be fun.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I mean, this is a huge topic, and I
Mickey
don't
will
want
be an
to.
hour late. Doesn't-
Yeah, whatever.
15 minutes.
As long as he brings fucking coffee and a sexy butt.
It's always
Anyway.
coming with me whether I like it or not.
True. No, I'm super. I definitely want to do more research and narrow things down in this because I mean it affects everybody. Everybody eats. Every single person eats, so this should be something everyone kind of thinks about at least a little bit, right?
Or they should more. Cause
Right.
obviously
So that's
some
why we're gonna
people aren't.
fucking talk about it a lot.
So the ultimate principle of nutrition, you get out what you put in.
That's it.
Right. So what do we want to touch here?
I'm going to touch
Mick.
Slick real quick.
Oh shit! Meant to be together.
Y'all motherfuckers need to be alone for a minute?
Yeah, get the fuck out. Why are you still here?
Oh, wow.
Shit.
Yeah.
I thought I was the host.
So what do we want to touch on for what? What do you mean?
Like, as far, like, break this down, like,
Nutrition in general? Like, I mean, I don't know.
well,
what you're
this
talking
was nutrition in general.
about. So
and
what are you asking me to break down? This episode or the future one?
Future.
Okay, I would like to obviously talk about the food industry, right? That's a huge thing because that's what people see. That's out front. Shit that goes into grocery stores, you know, I want to follow the chain, kind of.
Yeah.
Do a little bit of research on the chain, where it comes from. I mean, it's to the point where you're buying shit, people are buying shit, and they just put it in their mouths, and you're just like, you have no fucking idea what is in there, and you don't even if you read the back of that, you're like,
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean
No.
anything.
I guarantee you, whoever buys that bacon in a bottle,
Oh, God.
they're not
That
going to do a lot
guy.
of background.
I also want to talk about, I also would like to talk about specific ingredients like that are used in everything.
That's good.
Fresh, you're plant based, you're vegan, more so than me. When you shop, I mean, when I shop, I get frustrated because I look at the back just to check, you know,
Yeah.
fucking milk powders and fucking everything.
Everything.
What the fuck is that? Why? Why?
I check my bananas for
Yeah,
milk
like
powder,
you got.
dog.
Where's the
It's
ingredients
fucked
list on this
up.
banana? Right, like where's the milk powder at? Is in the center.
No, it's fucking weird.
So I want to look at main ingredients like citric acid, things that
That's
are used
in
very
everything.
commonly. You know how it's grown. I'll look up how it's grown. I'm gonna save that because it's fucked up. And
I thought it was made from wheat.
it's made from. I'm not even. From
Okay,
my
yeah.
understanding, it's harvested on top of black mold.
Cool.
That is, and it adds flavor.
Mushrooms are harvested from.
But
cow
you
shit.
hear citric acid and you're like, oh, oranges, fucking lemons, fucking limes,
Yeah.
spice up my life, 7-Up.
Not
I don't
so
fucking
much.
know. Yeah, it's not even close to that.
Did you just quote the Spice Girls? Was that what that was?
Maybe, who fucking knows?
Colors of the
On
world.
myself. Okay,
I'm not the only
I
one.
do want to go, obviously, and do an episode of why a vegan diet is beneficial. Maybe
Okay.
not for all, but for some.
Okay.
And just fucking...
That's going to be a much hated episode. but
Yep,
I'm down
and I
for it.
love that. Hate mail is welcomed. I am still shocked we haven't got anything from at least like one person.
I'm putting this out there. Stop sending me fucking text messages.
Comment
I got
on
a
shit.
Facebook. I got a fucking Instagram for this show. We even got a Twitter that sometimes we check.
We have one follower. We're doing super fucking good, man. Follow us on Twitter. Yo, you got tweets? We got lots of shit you can see. Just kidding. No, but seriously, feedback is much
feedback
appreciated
that
in any
invites
form.
discourse would be appreciated.
Oh yeah, let's argue.
Because I'm not even going to respond to y'all text messages anymore.
Boom.
Suck
Dissed you.
on that.
And
What else?
I want to talk about dairy and meat.
Yeah.
For almost, I want to.
The
I'm
foods
sorry.
are
I don't
the-
care if I'm gonna fucking piss people off.
No.
I really don't give a fuck. It should be talked about because there's some fucked up shit in there that a lot of people don't understand.
The keto crowd's going to go insane.
And fuck everybody. I don't really give a fuck. It's like I said, I don't have a problem with people eating meat or dairy. if you know, as long as you know what it's doing and how it's processed and everything and all the background of it, if you still want to eat it because you love it and live your life, go for it. Whatever, I guess. You're kind of dumb. But, or if you need it for your body, like if your body's calling for it and there's some crazy diet that's going to help some crazy fucking rare disease that needs just a bunch of fucking meat and milk,
Yep.
do it.
Hey.
Right?
Who knows?
But anyway, so those are the main topics I want to dive in and the other parts. And I'm sure
Okay.
we'll come up with more, but.
Okay. How about you, Mickey? What are you interested in?
Slick covered a lot of what I wanted to talk about also, but I would also really talk about people who are leading the charge of nutrition.
Ooh, good one.
You know, people
That's interesting.
who have maybe dedicated their lives to a certain lifestyle choice, and or people who are developing, like again, but real people, not musclehead guys or musclehead girls. They're just kind of like, yeah, this worked for me, and you'll look like me when you're done. It's like, man, like no, none of that. Like real scientific evidence people.
Well, that's not the point, right? That's not the point for most people. Like, obviously, I'm interested in the high performance aspect of it. But as you said earlier, bro, a lot of people just want to lose weight. They just want to look and feel good.
Right.
And it doesn't
Diet
really
profiling.
take that much.
No.
We should look into diet profiling.
Diet profiling?
Yeah, like profiling somebody's diet based on their body. Right?
I
Different things are, like some people, for example, can't absorb vitamin B12. So they need to inject it into their fucking thigh for a shot. So a high B12 diet or whatever, you're just eating it ain't going to work for you. Right? So you need to understand. That's the biggest thing about nutrition, first and foremost, and working out as well. You need to understand your own body and what works for it.
Yep, absolutely.
Right? So
You have
it'd be
to do
nice to
work.
dive in on that and kind of see if there's like a structure for some fucking...
Research your own
That
body.
could actually very interestingly tie in with what Mickey was
That's
saying.
what
with
I'm
blood
saying.
types.
It's
that's
all
wild.
got-
Yeah.
That's fucking
I
potentially.
think I might have to
That
get
might
that
be
fucking
the
book.
that might be the breaker, right?
Yeah.
That might be the fucking breaker. But I don't know. It's gonna be fun
Okay.
for us, not for our haters.
Our salty sodium, high level sodium people.
Yeah.
Even that pink Himalayan salt, that's
What about
bad
you?
too. Come on.
What about fresh? What would he
Dude,
like to talk about?
I follow this shit.
Okay, give me
not
your top
in a-
three.
My top three. Okay.
How Mickey is living right now on his diet. That's a good time.
Yeah. Seriously,
Why Mickey is still here.
I could talk for 90 minutes on what the fuck is a Mickey.
Yeah, me too.
What's a Mickey
I want to
taste
find
like?
more.
What is a Mickey? Well, we all know that. Peanut butter.
Yeah, I
Peanut
did-
butter, no jelly.
No jelly.
Peanut butter jelly, no jelly.
Okay, so your top three.
Brain body connection.
Okay.
Which is almost too broad, but I'm really interested in mental health. That's
Very interesting.
Nutrition and mental health. That's good.
Thanks, Mickey. So that podcast I was listening to earlier today, where they were specifically discussing depression, but there's going to be more than just that one condition affected by it.
Yeah.
So I'm super fucking interested in shit like that. Optimal foods for like maximizing all your body's systems too, like immune function and shit like that. Some of that is especially dialed in shit with, like you have to have exactly this much sleep and exactly this much vitamin A, B, C, D, whatever.
Right.
So that sort of thing. And then really like what are the best, this is going hard in the other direction, but like super generic. What are the best steps you can take to just be a healthy person?
Right. But honestly, man, I'm gonna say 80% of those steps are gonna be involving nutrition.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for
sure.
sure. But it's that positive upward cycle. Like when you get
Right.
started, this thing feeds this thing, which feeds this thing, in the same way that so many people spiral downward.
Right.
Like you.
Yeah.
I only smoke when I drink, but I only drink when I smoke, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I drink and smoke all day.
Yeah.
exactly.
But I got some actually really interesting points for every one of the things we've said. So, I'm fucking pumped.
Yeah, all this stuff with like gut health and inflammation issues and and whatnot. Even when I was at a vegan market recently, actually, there was one of the weirder dudes I've ever met, but he was selling all fermented shit. So he had like his own kimchi, his own sauerkrauts.
Oh yeah, I just read something about this.
Did you?
Yeah.
So I bought some shit. Dude, I spent so much fucking money that day
Probably.
because I was like, ooh. And I just went there to support a friend. I was going to buy some shit she would have gave me on the sly anyway.
Right.
Anyway, so I bought all this stuff, and I got to be honest, my gut performed extremely well.
Yeah.
And it normally does anyway, but even like when you're eating like those fermented foods, this dude told me like some miracle stories like, oh, I cured this and this and this. I think he said he had like Crohn's colitis, IBS, and gluten intolerance.
This is insane.
And
somebody told me about this guy literally 2 days ago.
Autoimmune function. I think I know who it was because she would have been there too.
Oh, well then, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. But
Sorry.
he just had all these fucked up conditions, and he just started fermenting his own food. Well, that promotes healthy gut bacteria, and it gives you good shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's basically just like, take some vegetables, put some salt and water in a jar, and stick it somewhere.
Yeah.
It's so
It's
simple,
fucking
but that's
crazy.
literally how nature works.
Hey, what
Yeah.
do they say, man? Usually the most simple things are the answers,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Like peanut butter toast.
Peanut butter toast, no jelly at the deli. All right. Well, that's all I got. I don't want to touch in too much shit.
Yeah, no, we could go for 400 billion hours with that. So let's wrap it up for now. Mickey, any closing words for the people?
I might be just kind of beating a dead horse here, but it's just do your best to try and better yourself with your food habits. Like I know it's kind of hard.
Be happy with yourself.
No, but talk about nutrition particularly. Like it's
Classic.
It's a hard step, but it's not just Fresh Lick and Makeout wants you to be healthy. Your family wants you to be healthy. Your friends want you to be healthy. Just fucking do it, man.
We do actually too, though. Like,
Yeah, for real.
Seriously, like again, all of this, we're not recommending anything to anyone, but we are gonna try and look some shit up and put it out into the world.
Right.
So, Mickey, what are you gonna do tomorrow
In terms of my nutrition changes.
in terms of any positive changes?
Well, like I said, I think at the beginning, it's crunch time. I do not have a lot of time during the day now with work and school, so I'm gonna have to really focus on making sure I meal prep healthy meals, and that's what I'm gonna start doing tomorrow. Maybe
Boom.
tonight when I get home, depending on how tired I am.
Boom. How about you, Slick? What are you gonna do tomorrow? Positive change. Yeah, put you on the spot, bitch.
Think about quitting smoking.
Yeah, honestly,
about it.
that is my devil. I will say this,
Darts.
man. I don't eat the best, but I eat better than 90% of the people out there. So I'll probably continue with my nutritional ways. The dart thing, I really got to conquer that. That's and that has a lot to do with nutrition. I would love
It's
to talk about that.
Huge.
The shit it
let's
sucks from
fucking
you, right?
Put it on the list.
Smoking.
Yeah, by no means am I fucking reprimanding unhealthy people because I am not a fucking statue of health. And you people will know once you see things from this year's Tough Mudder how bad this is gonna go. I'm gonna do my absolute fucking best, but I mean, like, it's not gonna be good.
Let's take 2 minutes and talk about that because
It's literally coming up, like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
man.
we got
I've done
one
zero
more
training,
cast before
zero
it.
training. I blew my back out, man. I was working out. I was
Yeah.
stretching, like legit. I was doing well. Went to your house, sat on that stupid fucking seat, leaned back for 0.1 second, and then it was done. It felt like I
It wasn't.
tore.
It wasn't the fire-rated drywall you tried to lift on your own. No, it was my bench.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame your bench. I'm a fucking tank, man. No, and dude, I was doing good. I was pumped. I was like, oh, dude, I could still crush like 20 fucking pull-ups in a row.
Yeah.
Probably rip my muscle, right? It was probably me going hard on the workout. I wasn't like, oh, I'll just do 3 and just see how I feel. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna crush as many as I possibly can and just destroy my body. So that's what I did.
God damn.
Then I lifted that drywall, which is really fucking heavy, and it probably didn't help.
Heavy and awkward.
But yeah, I'm stoked for the experience again.
Okay.
I'm hoping that it clears a little bit more of my mind up.
Nice.
Helps me on this next step in my life to. I gotta quit smoking, bro. It's literally. I'm not ignorant to this. This is a huge problem in my life. It's like
Okay.
a ball and chain. So
Okay.
that's what I'm most excited for the after effects. Mm-hmm. Right. So that's me. That's
right.
what I'm looking forward to.
How about you, Mickey?
I did my bit already.
No, I mean for the Tough Mudder.
Oh,
Tough
well,
Mudder.
I'm just taking fucking pictures.
And probably dragging Slick around after the first
Well, he's
kilometer.
gonna hang out with me in
2. Give me 2.
2 kilometers.
Yeah, there's no hill.
Yeah, it's true. No, I'm excited for Tough Mudder again. Like, I'm sad I'm not going to be participating this year, but I like that I'm going still. I'm gonna be around it. You know what I mean?
We have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, we always have fun.
Cool.
You excited?
Dude, I like honestly.
Yeah, it was a stupid question.
No, I am, but I'm scared.
Why? Because you're running with me?
No, because I'm fucking running, bro. I went for a run this morning, and okay, it was a literal furnace outside. Sure, even at 6 a.m.
Oh yeah,
it's just a nightmare. But I'm still nowhere near like the cardio endurance that I was last year.
Oh man,
because I've been fucking powerlifting for a year.
Honestly, and I'm sorry. That makes me really happy.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
But it should kind of make you excited because you're like, all right, I'm gonna push, see what I got still in the tank.
We gonna see.
We're gonna see.
We gonna see. All right, so tomorrow I'm probably not gonna wake up and go for a run.
No. Hey, what are you gonna do tomorrow? Sorry, before we wrap this up, what's Fresh gonna do to improve his life?
Can he improve what's already perfection?
Does it count? If I like wake up and go to the gym? Or is that
that's your life.
I got a friend who's really, really up my ass to get into some counseling.
There you go.
Mental health is good.
Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna put that shit on the list because mental health affects all of this.
Every part of health. It affects your everything.
Yeah, your toe health is really important too.
Dude, my toe health is shit.
Yeah, no, she asked me once a week. She's like, "Did you go yet?" And I always have some shit, and now it's kind of like a cheeky in-joke between us. But I appreciate that she stays on me and doesn't let me forget it, because as soon as I realize, like, oh, shit, I probably need a lot of therapy, that in itself helped a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it was a shocking realization, and then I was like, okay, here's something I can do. Because like I said, when I know what I can do, then I'm like, all right, we're going to do this.
Yeah, you got to try it.
So
Fresh, if I can go to the physio on a regular, you can do counseling.
God damn it.
So true.
I didn't expect to be held to something by Mickey.
I just brought Fresh down to a Mickey level. He's like, I got to rise above this now.
That's it. I got to be better than Mickey. All right, well, I guess that's what I'm going to do tomorrow is try and be better than Mickey. Yeah. Everybody else, I hope y'all have a wonderful day and be happy with yourself. Hey y'all, thanks for attending the shit show. We appreciate your time, your attention, and of course your guacamole recipes. We are active on Instagram, and you can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. Everything at Fresh Slick and Mick, all one word. That's Fresh Slick AND Mick. To listen to more explicit douchebaggery and brotification of your favorite high intellectual pursuits, we are on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, and Google Play under Fresh Slick and Mick. Respect the Oxford comma. And for all inquiries, suggestions, features, and hate mail, we're at freshslickandmick@gmail.com. We have been and will continue to be Mitchy Slick, Pope Mickey the First, and I am Jay Fresh. This is Fresh Slick and Mick. Peace out, y'all.